Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next session of All Quiet on the Serisian front. It's been a minute since we played, but our players are here, and hopefully one of them is feeling, remembers what happened and is hoping to earn a point of inspiration. Dooch?
I'll fill in the blanks here.
Okay.
I'm going to need some help filling in the blanks probably as well. Okay, so last session we started out in the clearing with Aaron the Halfling. We were setting up our plan. I think we rested prior to for like a day or two to get our bearings straight for Aaron to get back and to do our prep work. Did we do the work on the Brahma at the beginning of the session?
You did.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yep.
when Ash kept zapping himself. It was really funny.
Yes, has zapped himself a bunch of times. And we got some. I don't remember the exact specifics of what we got. I think we fixed everything we are accomplished except for one battery.
You have 5 functioning Batacite batteries, and one of them
Out of
is
6.
fragile.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what it was. Okay. We also restored some health on it, and we put in the protection orb thing, right?
Yes, the thing that grants you resistance to magic effects.
I
Yes,
do
yes.
remember not installing the fragile one because we did have 6.
Six
But we
total,
got up to
we
5.
ended up
So we
doing.
Yeah,
5 and
I have
then
that in my
one
notes
fragile.
too. I have
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
The rewiring took like 2 hours, and then
shit,
we
you
moved
guys
on
got
to the armor
notes?
plates. Yeah,
Why am I
they're
doing
not
this?
good notes. The things I focus on in my notes make no sense. I'm like, the
Yes.
wiring took
Yeah.
2 hours, and then we went on to the armor plates, and I'm like, we had a fight in the town, and then like nothing
You're
on the
very
ground.
detailed on the mechanical aspect of it, yeah.
I love the lack of context, just coming back to it, like, what is this?
Yeah.
People went into trees while it was raining heavily.
It was Richard and Joe keeping watch while the
You
Brom
went
was
to
being
the
worked on.
northeast side. Richard went to the southwest side. Somebody fell going up
I
it.
did
I think
for
Richard.
sure.
Joe definitely fell
I
going
ate
up
shit
it.
and then I asked Ricky for
Richard
help.
was good. I think Richard caught himself. He was up there. There was some.
Because I didn't go as high as Joe. I
Yes.
didn't know
Yes.
it's far to
There's
fall.
some pretty bad perception checks because it was heavily raining, so it was
And I
like
was distracted
obscured.
by the gem.
Yep, the gem popped up into your head again. I think you nat one. That's what we played that on. And then a couple things happened, and ghosts or phantoms or ghouls or one of those psycho phantom came.
It was the ghosts.
No, it
that
was
we
definitely
like
not
a
Psycho Phantom.
No, it wasn't like I just love psycho
bunch
phantom.
of ghosts on the road.
Yes. No. The
That was
ghost
before.
came in the tree by
There was
me
one spirit that
by
harassed
Zed and
Zed.
yeah, and Richard
And
came
Joe
down
and
after
Richard
that.
missed it.
AJ came up in and I think smacked the ghost with her axe. Yes.
Weapon.
We got rid of that. Now I don't remember if we did anything before heading off, but I remember everything else after.
Joe army crawled
So-
across the field with Ricky and Ash made fun of her for it.
Yep. Grayscale things. I forgot the actual name of it.
Gorgonism?
Gorgonism. That's actually a really good name. I like
Thank
that.
you.
I'll
That
remember
is
that from now.
AJ's character Ricky is currently suffering from Gorgonism.
Gorgonism things. I think you burned the barrel. That might have been the session
That
prior
was
to.
the session before.
Okay, cool. So we headed off, and we made our way towards the town where we were going to retrieve the artifact. We came in from the northwest side, hugging the mountainside and the western buildings. As we encroached around the corner, we saw the big old, I forgot the name of it, big monster with spikes on his back and all the corpses, corpse collector. Yep, and there was a bunch of undead around.
Specters.
What was specters? Oh yeah. So he was putting the corpses on his back and making specters, and they were going out in random directions with no rhyme or reason.
Discernible to you.
Yeah, discernible to us. So no rhyme or reason at all. It was just complete randomness.
Sure.
Yeah. As we came up with the Brahma, we peeked around the building corner, and we got busy. Okay, Brahma, I think, took like 2 big old shots on it, explosive shots to pop it off. People started shooting and everything. Zed and AJ wind up getting off. A couple specters came up on them on the backside of the Brahma. But forget your character's name. Ash from the fire pulled the Brahma up on him to get within range so everybody could do their attacks. Joe and Richard were popping out and shooting this thing. Ricky wind up helping and saving Zed from one of the specters, and the corpse collector. Correct me on this. Was it like a poison breath or a noxious breath that he did on pretty much everybody in the tank?
Breath. Yeah.
Poisonous breath, and it dropped Joe. I think it was like 36 damage or 37 damage.
Yeah, I think it was like
Yeah.
1 over my total hit
Yeah,
point.
it was 100%. Ash took a good chunk of it too. Did Aaron went down
Aaron
too?
took some too, if I recall.
Aaron went down. I think we put her in the glove box. I
Doesn't-
remember
doesn't exist.
the-
Yep.
There was a discussion about a glove box.
there
that
was
doesn't
discussion about a glove box. Okay.
I used the combat medic on her as well.
Yes, you did. And I think as we were fighting the specters, the poison breath went off. Zed wind up going bananas and hit like 6 Eldritch Blast and dropped them. So a bunch of tank shots, a couple gun shots. I don't know if Joe used her bow. Ricky
No, I used my gun.
demolished a couple specters. Yeah, use your gun. Ash brought up a couple people, and we dropped the corpse collector. As we dropped the corpse collector, we saw all the specters disperse across, as if we kind of killed their home base beacon that was giving them life, or controlling them at least. Did they disperse? Did they evaporate? Is there just...
They vanished.
I don't remember that. Just straight up vanished. Okay.
We
After
got a
Ash
call
went...
from home base saying that the problem, like the specter's out,
Yeah.
giving other people problems, had disappeared as well.
Yep. So we got that call. Ash wound up picking everybody up, healing them to with what he could do, and we wound up going into the first building on the left, which was the pawn shop, which is where we had the information to go in there. Ash went in first, followed by Zed. Zed cast protection from good and evil on Ash. We wind up having detect magic up through Ash. There was a little device, and we found the crown inside something, and Ash was the first one to pick it up. The crown started talking to Ash, and within a few seconds, he's like, nope, don't want to talk to it. Here you go, Zed, and gave it to Zed. Zed wound up having quite a long conversation with this thing, trying to be as nice as possible, because they wind up finding out that this was, in fact, the crown of an old god. Don't remember the god's name, or what it was a god of. Aktesh. I should probably have known that since it's on the description. Old god of Aktesh, which I have my inventory sheet right up in front of me. Crown of Aktesh makes a lot of sense. Pretty much this crown wanted Zed to like get full control. He wanted to help it. It was really creepy because he was like, the crown was like kind of sweet talking him, like, no, I'm not gonna hurt you. Just
That crown really wanted to be used.
Yes, the crown very much wanted to be used.
She was like, put me on, big boy.
Yeah, she had a lot of questions about where her master was, how it's been so long. It was so seductive.
It was very sensual.
No.
I
It was a little
had to take a
flirty.
shower. I had to take a shower afterwards. Okay. so, long story short, Zed is kind of skeptical about it, but he's trying not to piss off the crown of an ancient god. So he's like just sweet talking it, but not like, yeah, I don't think I'm worthy of your power, but we'll give you a ride. We know some people who might be good use to you. Tell them pretty much we're gonna bring it back to the camp. Then the crown was able to hear and talk to everybody around it, not just who was talking to it or holding it. Richard wants absolutely nothing to do with this crown in any way, shape, or form.
10,000% cursed.
Put it
Joe's
back where
a
it
little
came
on
from.
the fence about it. Joe's kind of like, hey, you might want to, give it a jingle. Ash by the way that Ash just gave it up pretty quickly, I don't think he wants anything to do with it. Ricky was, I think, a little confused, or am I wrong about that? Yeah.
That sounds like Ricky.
Yeah, I wasn't of no interest.
I don't
like,
think Ricky
power,
was
I don't know.
close at first, so I don't think she understood what was happening until like the crown was talking to everybody in a group. And we found out that the crown could hear from pretty far away because we walked pretty far to talk about it, and it still was like, "Hey, I'm still here, big boy."
I don't remember this.
No, I do.
It's
That's
'cause your
how I
memory is
imagine my
flawed.
brain. Yeah, human memory is flawed except for mine. So we decided to wrap it up, put it in the bag, started to gather everything up so that we can head out of and start heading back to the fort. And pretty much, I think, at the head of a giant, we see it like pushing through trees off in the distance on the east side.
Ooh, you just reminded me of that.
Yeah.
You
And
basically,
that's
if I
where
recall,
we
you decided
ended.
to get moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started moving. We got in the Brahma and started heading out
Okay.
instead of using the crown to control a giant undead.
Or
So-
whatever the crown does.
You sound it's a little sad as you say that.
No, you know.
Before we begin the session, as you guys are kind of my lab rats for rules and such,
in.
there is a home rule that I've come up with, heard of. I don't remember. It's been a minute, but there's a home rule that I've decided to try and test out, and I wanted to know y'all's opinion on it. And it hadn't the conception of this rule had nothing to do with the crown.
Good.
The idea of the rule is to attune to a magic item takes an action. To unattune to a magic item takes an hour.
It so has to do with the crown.
It literally had nothing to do with the crown, I promise.
I think it's a happy coincidence.
I'm fine with it.
I'm super cool with that.
As a player and an enjoyer of drama, big fan.
I identify with both of those things very strongly.
As Richard Dismas, who thinks the crown is 10,000% cursed.
Well, I'm not
Better
talking
story.
to Richard.
You identify as drama pen?
I identify as drama, correct.
So
Okay.
the idea behind this is it doesn't really make sense to me that if you find a magic item that you can attune to, old D&D, the idea was that you'd have to spend time familiarizing yourself with the magic item and it would like explain itself to you, but it's magic. Why should it take a whole ass hour for that to happen?
Especially a crown of a god.
It makes more sense that to unattune to a magic item, you're separating yourself from it. You're trying to sever those connections to it. That should take an hour. That's what I think.
I like that a lot.
Me?
Yeah.
We might need that
I'll
anyways.
happily exploit that.
I'm good with that. I mean,
Which
the
means
sorcerer in the D&D movie just invented action.
Yeah. I think that's literally where I got the idea from. Was
Yeah.
watching
Okay.
him trying to attune to a helmet, and they were like, "What happened to you?" And he's like, "I just got traumatized for an hour," and they were like, "It took you like a minute. What are you talking about?"
We saw you put on the helmet and then fly backwards.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, which means that I'm adding to our collection of home rolls that we're using on top of the last
Everything else.
stand, the actions while you're down and dying. We are having attunement takes an action, so that's cool. All right,
Cool.
then I'm going to pull you
Do
all
we
over
have-
to-
Do we have the double down thing in this, or is that just the other one?
double down. What are you talking
Like if you fail something, you can
Oh, push.
push it.
Okay,
Push.
that's another home rule that I came up with that I have not spoken to you guys about.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Sorry, I
Right,
didn't
so-
know.
This is it's inspired by Call of Cthulhu. If any of you have played that before.
Yeah.
If you fail a roll, and you have no inspiration, the player who's doing it has no inspiration. They can choose to push, which means you roll it again. But if you fail, the consequences become more dire. Whereas if you try to climb up on a cliff, you fail, you try and push. If you fall down then, instead of just taking a bit of bludgeoning damage, you
It's
might
gonna hurt
break a
way
limb.
more. As someone who is drama, I love this rule.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
does this sound good to you guys? I mean, this setting is... You're okay, this game's
I
already
mean,
pretty
the
deadly.
consequences of this setting is like, and you're dead.
I love
I-
consequences.
So you can't be
Yeah.
dead twice.
Yes, you can.
Right.
This is the
Yes.
only campaign where I already have another character in the pocket.
Oh, I don't.
I suggest all of you consider
feel like I
that.
did.
I have like 2 more ideas that are
Okay.
flushed
on a
out.
second.
This a little more.
And I will also say, Dooch, that just because you're on your second character does not mean I'm going to play nice with that one either. Okay?
No.
Oh, I got
Simic
I
has
got 100
demonstrated that
ready.
already.
Yeah. Simic.
I got 100 ready.
Simic has died of his own decisions. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell him that.
I've tried. He doesn't seem to believe me, despite me being the DM. Anyway, so these home rules, the rule to push, the rule to attune him as an action, these are now in this game. So, if we find we don't like them, if we find they're clunky, or we find they're not fun, we'll just take them back out. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to pull you on all over to the map of the region, the gestured coast, as you are making your way down through the gully marches.
And Ricky is dying.
What?
Ricky's dying. We
Oh.
just have to remember that because she has to roll for.
She's
a
not
disease.
dying. She's
She's
petrified.
She is for
stoned.
fucking sure dying.
Then
She's
Honestly-
petrifying. It's different, okay?
When
She's
restoration
dying
magic was more
slowly.
common in
Yeah.
the future, yeah,
Honestly,
that's
she's
more
getting more
manageable.
cool in my book. She's
Yeah.
getting more cool.
Literally,
Yeah.
it's cold to the touch.
It's just
Um,
transitioning to a stoner.
oh,
She could-
Rascars.
Petrification is actually kind of illustrious, as you are all aware. There
You're your own statue.
There is a massive red dragon that is petrified atop the Iron Mistress in the center of the world. So,
Mm.
you know,
Did we determine how contagious this disease was?
You have no
You
idea.
don't touch it. Joe knew
Don't touch.
not to touch it.
yeah.
yes, Joe knows
Okay.
that if you touch the parts of her that are turning to stone, there is a chance you can contract it as well.
I
Joe
believe
knows a
it's
lot
like
about
on my
disease.
face or something, and
right
I'm
here.
like
It's like
covering
on
it
your
up.
like by your ear.
Yeah, and I'm like wearing a cloth over it or something.
Just start like headbutting our enemies if they try to escape.
Yeah, long
Yeah,
term.
that's a
You're
great
playing
idea.
the long con.
Yep, you
It's like
bang
nuzzle
and
them
then,
like a cat or something. Yeah.
depending on the enemy, it might be a couple months before they turn into a
Meow.
Yeah.
statue.
That they're con save.
Yeah.
We'll be waiting.
That would be a pretty cool barbarian subclass of like you have some disease or curse and you force it on the enemy by beating them.
I like
Way
that,
of
actually.
the hepatitis.
The way of the
Whoa.
plague or something like
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
Oh, you
say.
made it so much
Ooh.
cooler than my dumb joke.
that. I like it. That's especially
Uh-oh.
right now in this setting where there's disease everywhere. I
Yeah.
might be working on a subclass soon. I dig it. Okay.
I'm in. I'll give you permission to steal my idea.
Excellent.
Just if you publish it, give me a special thanks. I don't need money.
Okay.
I need money.
I don't know
I
if
have
I'll,
these views shared.
maybe in like a supplement I'll be like, here's some random shit we came up with.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway.
the Amherst book isn't out yet. You could always add it.
You're right. I could. You're on the map. You're on the gestured coast.
Yes.
All of you are making your way away from the forest where you recognize that you were being maybe approached or there were giants heading your direction, so you begin to move. And the first thing you notice, Ash, is after your repairs and the improvement, the number of batteries, Razgar's Revenge moves faster.
Yeah.
Its
We
walk speed
schmovin'.
has increased to 35 feet from 25 feet.
Ooh.
35.
You've gone, it seems as though with each additional battery available to the Brahma, its maximum speed increases. As you have
Nice.
5 out of 6, it is traveling at 35.
Cool. All right, let's skirt away from this giant.
Skeet skeet.
Yes, you're moving.
And you.
I do need to know who is where on the outside. Why is that so loud? Holy smokes. Sorry. Who is where on the outside of the Brahma? I know that Zed and Ricky typically cling to the outsides. Which sides are you on? Are you both on one side? Are you opposites? Where you at?
Back right.
I would probably be back left then. I would assume we'd be on either side. It's
Okay.
like extra lookout.
All right then. Can I get a perception check from the both of you, please?
Why don't I have a
Yeah.
spotter?
Nope.
Kick rocks. 21.
Yeah, boo.
Kick frost. 21.
Wow.
Damn.
You guys both rolled 21.
Yeah, 21.
Fuck me, I guess.
As the forest is
We don't
receding
need
behind
you.
you, you guys are moving at a good clip, and it's a good thing too. as you see the giants, two massive, maybe they, based on their weapons, are either of you proficient in nature?
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Okay, neither of you know
Nope.
what kind of giants they were. They are both carrying massive axes. They look like they're wearing shreds of armor from other creatures that have been kind of lashed together. They definitely, you know that they weren't hill giants. They were something more dangerous. As they emerge from the forest, they are long behind you at the clip that the Brahma is moving. So you feel comfortable in saying that that threat is, well, not a threat to you. But you should probably call it in.
Richard.
I have a new jar.
Oh, finally! Jeez.
I'm like, oh god, do I still have the jar? This is Rasgar's Revenge. Anyone there? Over.
Headquarters, this is Doddles. How can we help you?
Hey,
Oh.
Doddles. This is Richard over of the Rasgar's Revenge. We just saw what appears to be two giants. I'm not quite sure of the make or model of those giants, but they were heading west, right along the road towards Bright Hill.
What did
Or
they
did I
look
entirely-
like?
Wait, which way are they headed?
They were heading in your direction, so they were heading east.
So
Toward...
to
Oh,
Stonefield.
they were heading east toward it. It looks like they are heading to Stonefield as well.
Ash, you asked what they looked like?
Yeah, I was like, as I'm driving. Yeah.
They look like undead giants. The only ones I've seen are hill giants, and I know it's not them.
You need to be more specific.
We have an update that they're not undead hill giants,
They are undead giants, though.
but they are undead giants.
Roger, Roger that, Rasgar's Revenge. Thank you for that notification. We will warn any nearby patrols.
What's the name of
Wouldn't
that
know
town that we were
Coming
in?
with the artifact. as
Duskenvale.
well.
Duskenvale.
Well, it was Duskenvale.
Yeah,
Now it is
Fuck
a
no.
ruin.
Let them know we secured the package and are headed back.
I think we made
Did
that
we tell
call
them
in the
already?
last session, but
Okay.
I'll double check it. Also, you can let Command know that we secured that package from Duskenvale and are on our way to Stonefield.
See if they can get us an escort halfway.
If you could meet us halfway, it might improve our odds of arriving there with the package in one piece.
Acknowledged,
Over.
Rasgar's Revenge. We had word that you handled the corpse collector that was causing trouble. That's likely a negative on the request for escort, but we will see what we can do. I will recontact you with information when it is available. Over.
All right. Over and out.
Goddamn budget cuts.
Yeah.
Classic military.
I was gonna say, speaking of towns, if memory serves, I think Bright Hill is also about to be overrun. I'm pretty sure we saw like
That
a
was where
horde
all of
heading
the
there.
other guys, yeah.
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 Perhaps,
Oof.
perhaps that is why there are not reinforcements available to escort you along the
That
road.
makes sense.
You'd think with how large our budget is for the military, we'd be able to get more reinforcements, but alas.
It might be a warm
Alas.
body problem and not a
No,
money
not our
problem.
military. We're a well-regulated militia.
You hear
Well,
from
we're
like
certainly all
underneath-
something.
You hear from underneath the gunner seat. Do any of y'all even know what the fuck you're talking about?
Not a clue. The
Nope.
bar to
Paid
get
me
into
for
the Serisian military is real low.
All
I
right.
think I'm
Yeah,
the
that-
only one that actually cares about the politics of this.
Yep.
I
That's
think
because
I
you
just
have the
have to turn
privilege there.
18.
As you are driving, Ash, I need you to roll me a D100.
I want to clarify something real quick.
Yeah. What is
I had it in my bag, the Crown of Aktesh.
Uh-huh.
Should we put it in the Brahma?
Probably,
Now,
because it's definitely easier just for someone to swipe it from your bag.
Richard, I know You want nothing to do with this, so I'm gonna let
Oh
you.
God, you're gonna make me touch it, aren't you?
Nope,
Honestly, I'm
nope,
a
nope.
little offended.
Just hold my bag. He doesn't mean that. He's just dumbfounded by your power. Don't worry about it.
It matters not. I don't think the likes of him could use me anyway. No offense.
That's fine.
Perfect. I don't want
That
anybody
sounded
running
pretty
off with-
offensive.
you
We
know.
all hear this conversation.
Oh yeah. All
Okay,
of you
I
can
was just
hear it
wondering
telepathically.
if the crown is picking and choosing, or is it just
We
everybody
went-
now?
We
It's
went
not-
up to 100. We went up to 100 feet
Stop
before
doing
and
that.
still heard the crown.
Yep.
So yeah.
Damn
It's
Uh,
not an offense. He's not capable of spells, is he?
Nope.
Don't
Just a
nope,
dude.
don't want him running off with you. You are precious. You know we want you in good hands. That he'll take good care of you. Don't you worry.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, sure. Richard will just
Uh,
like take the bag, make sure it's nice and tight, and then just like put it in
Okay.
the back of the Brahma. Do we have like compartments or something
There's a
somewhere that I could
toolbox
just...
in the center of the Brahma that is.
That's where we're keeping
open.
Aaron.
That is not where Aaron is.
I will put the bag in the toolbox and latch it.
Aaron's sitting on
Or
Ash's shoulder.
does the toolbox have a lock? Can I lock it, or is it just like a latch?
It's just a latch. You could
Yeah, I'll just-
you could make a lock for it if you want to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe not
what-
right
what-
now, but I will latch it.
what is Aaron doing right now?
She is huddled up in the back corner underneath the gunner seat, like arms wrapped around her knees. She's being as small as she can because, well, as a halfling, she's pretty damn small. But there's not a lot of room in the Brahma, and 3 of you are already in here, so she's basically fitting where she can.
And she has just heard
Okay.
that there are 2 undead giants outside, so I'm
Yeah,
sure
she's
she
not
is
doing great.
Very stressed.
I thought you'd be interested in maybe the Brahma's workings, but okay. Good news. I rolled a 96 on the D100.
Like
Oh,
a
good. I
don't know if that's
pilot
good
showing
news.
a kid the cockpit on their first flight.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Except the
talk.
cockpit
You
is
can talk to
undead
her
death.
and try and show her stuff, but she's just like, great.
I've got this little tank pin that you can wear.
Ash, I think all her friends and family are dead, and we are currently probably in the scariest thing of her life. So we should probably just let her chill and get to Stonefield.
I know. I'm offering a distraction though.
She is silent.
Fair enough.
Because I'm not gonna lie, this whole trip has probably definitely been one of the scariest moments of my life.
So, as you were driving, you find, Ash, that the road to Stonefield, it begins to cut its way into high, like, hills on both sides. It looks as though the road was carved through this part of terrain. And as you're making your way, you suddenly become aware that if it's maybe late in the evening right now, after your fight in the town, and as long as you've been driving, you need to either decide that you're going to try and push through, or you're going to find camp first. Because you don't think you're going to be able to find camp within this cutaway passage through these hills and plateaus. At least not one that's just in the middle of the road.
Right.
Rough time frame. How far away are we from Stonefield? Is it like a few days? Is it a couple weeks?
It's a few days.
Okay.
If things go smooth, it's maybe 7 days.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we're at a decision. We either push through this particular bit of hills and find the camp on the other side of it, or we make camp now.
Well,
2 undead giants headed.
That was a
our
few hours ago.
direction. Okay, but they were heading in the direction.
yeah,
we're
well, they're
going,
slow
right?
as shit.
Yeah,
But
they
if we
were.
sleep for 8 hours,
They
So-
don't sleep.
So
What
you
I
know-
think, yeah.
What you know is that undead don't sleep, and if they are following you, you're just on the road, so they will probably eventually find you. If they are following you. If they're not following you, it doesn't really matter. You basically are trying to decide between the risk of dealing with them later or finding a place where they won't see you.
Well, how are our resources? I guess that matters. If we push through, can we handle a fight if one finds us?
I'll be okay.
I have a tiny bit left in my tank.
How much?
For healing. I cannot heal myself and you, Joe, for the way I normally do, but everybody else, I can still perform healing.
How many more of those like big line of effect AoE shells do we
One.
have?
You
One.
used 2
Okay.
of them.
That's what I
They
thought.
were canister shells, and you only
I don't
used
think we're
one
gonna
of
meet a
them.
big boy like that corpse collector on the road. At least,
I meant for the
Well,
giants.
right. I think we should push through, honestly.
I was
Yeah.
going to
You all
suggest
know
the same.
also, you all know that a canister shell is in rarity the same as like a dragon slaying arrow. They're very hard to make, and they're expensive.
Save it for
Right.
something good.
In
I'm
theory,
okay
I'll
with
save
it.
it for saving our asses.
Yeah. I can cast Pass Without a Trace again for, what is it, an hour? And keep pushing through.
Yeah, my vote's to try to push through the valley. Do
If
we
you-
have any idea how long this valley is?
No
Roll
idea.
survival.
Can I roll survival?
This is some of you. This is your, like, you're
This is
born
my-
and raised Sarah. so you
Richard
probably
asked
have
that
a-
out loud.
This is my job. 19.
At a horse's pace, you know this cutaway along the gully marches. You think it's probably maybe 6 hours.
6 hours. Push through
Yeah,
all night.
My vote's to push.
Just done.
You know that once you get so because with your 19, Joe, you know that on the other side of this cutaway is a crossroad. The crossroad leads to Stonefield, and also off heading southward to some of the smaller towns along the coast.
We're pushing.
Yep.
Okay. Push we shall.
I cast Pass Without a Trace again.
As you push, AJ,
Save that.
please roll me a con save for Ricky.
You can do it.
17.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
You feel fine. You are unpleasantly aware of the numbness feeling up on your cheek, but it doesn't seem to expand, doesn't seem to grow. It's just there, like a constant reminder.
If it was gonna happen to anybody, it might as well happen to the barbarian.
It's true.
With the
You-
icon.
You do have to make a conscious decision not to scratch your face on that side.
I'll wrap like some cloth around my hand.
Sure.
Oh, little
Yeah.
mittens.
Okay.
That's what they do to newborn babies so they don't scratch themselves with their own nails. You're
All
babies.
right. Joe,
Yo.
roll me a perception check.
Together.
It's getting dark.
Natural
Uh,
fucking 3. For a 10. Yeah, not my best work. I don't get advantage with the scope.
It would be at disadvantage, so it's a straight roll. As it's dark.
Okay.
Even with a 10, you do catch the glimpse of moonlight flitting off of things above the cutaway. It looks as though maybe you've spotted a flyer. It's pretty high up. It doesn't seem to be turning. It's just going across perpendicular to your own travel.
I share that.
Is it going southward or northward?
North.
North.
Okay.
Remind me, the Brahma's relatively quiet, right? Because it's earth gliding. It's
Yeah,
kinda
it's
just like a
silent
quiet
gliding,
hum.
basically.
Okay. Okay.
The only time it makes noise is if there is literally a large stone in front of it that you all hear a boom as it bounces off the front of the hole.
Okay.
Otherwise, it doesn't make much noise.
Okay.
I need to know, Ash, are you driving with the lights on?
I do have dark vision. No, yeah, I do. Okay, I see it on my
Okay,
character sheet.
so at the pace that you're moving, The Brahma's moving at full speed. It is dangerous to drive at full speed at night without the lights on. However, if you reduce your speed, then your dark vision is enough to accommodate. So you have to go a little slower, but you are basically stealthing it in the Brahma.
I think it's good that we stealth, even with now that we've seen flyers overhead. It's best not to be a beacon on the ground for them.
Okay, then anyone looking for the Brahma, all they would be able to notice it by seeing is the 5 small glowing pinpricks of blue light. Do me a favor and roll me a stealth for the Brahma. Straight roll.
I believe it has a +8. Yes.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
But does it get a +10 because of my pass without trace?
If you cast it, then yes.
I sure did.
So
At least for the first hour.
it's kind of weird, Zed and AJ. I'm sorry, Zed and Ricky. You have a character. I will remember that it has a name. Zed and Ricky. It's interesting as she casts Path Without a Trace, and Ash is
Mike
driving
Tyson person.
slower. Yes. As its speed reduces and he is in stealth driving. A natural 1 for a 19.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a combat roll, so it's successful. You can't automatically fail unless it's an attack. So with a 19, what is hiding this Brahma is the cloying shadows gathering up around the sides of it. And it almost feels as though shadows are clinging onto your legs as you're hanging onto the sides of the Brahma.
Don't be scared. Let them touch you.
Joe, I'm gonna be real honest. That was real creepy.
Sorry. I grew up in a morgue.
I just imagine Ash gets bored with driving and then flips on like a radio.
Hooked on a feeling
Shattering
starts playing.
Who is nearest to the crown right now?
Richard.
Probably me if it's in the toolbox in the middle.
Okay, Richard.
Yeah.
You hear her voice say, "There are many spirits out right now.
Cool.
Ghosts,
guys-
and specters. They wander aimless.
So no one's controlling them?
I can't see any links.
Guys, the creepy headpiece says that there are many spirits and ghosts wandering around, but they're aimless, so they might not be moving with purpose, so to speak.
She can sense them.
Apparently,
I can see them.
she can see them.
Any close by?
Yes.
Are there any?
Oh shit.
How close?
A pair are floating right near you.
Oh dear.
Do we all hear this or just Richard?
When more people start talking, she expands the telepath to all of you.
I look for the ghosts hanging out with Richard.
You don't see
I do
any.
that slow, just like turn.
Nothing. You don't see anything.
Okay.
That's unsettling.
Anything you can do to protect us from in there?
Best I can do is see them. I cannot do anything unless someone is controlling me.
Okay.
Well, I'm sold.
I appreciate
Kidding.
the
Kidding?
heads
Damn.
up.
I have to admit, part of me says no, but the logical part of me says we should use this crown.
Or, and hear me out, Richard's like kind of in like a bit of a cold sweat and clearly like nervous as he's saying this. I'm just like, hear me out. Maybe it's all a lie to just get one of us to put it on.
I don't think she's lying, but
They are
Our
aimless,
job is-
so it's likely they won't attack you. Yet.
You hear that, guys? They might
Right?
audibly swallows. Might not attack me. I mean us.
Can I insight the tone of voice?
I was gonna
Is
say,
she-
you're gonna insight
he
check
doesn't
the
have a face.
featureless face.
You can roll inside at disadvantage.
I will take it.
I will not, just based on my general distrust,
Well,
but
with a
also
12?
stress.
Can't really tell.
Yeah.
Look, I made a promise to you, Crown. If it ensures all of our safety as well as yours, we'll use it if you need be. But right now, it's smooth sailing right now. Just keep an eye out for us, and we'll be looking out for your best interest. Okay?
Considering I am in your possession, despite not being used, I don't really have a choice in the matter, do I?
Yes and no. I mean, I respect your input. Don't get me wrong. But services aren't needed just yet.
Mm-hmm. And the crown is silent.
Got her to shut up.
He's just like slowly breathing, trying to calm himself about apparently being surrounded by ghosts.
Roll perception, Richard.
Oh god. I mean, oh, not gods.
Yeah. Oh, void.
Oh boy.
With a 12. You dare no. You're damn confident. You look around in the dim blue light inside the Brahma. You don't see any ghosts,
There's no ghosts.
but
There's nothing
you
here.
do feel remarkably colder than you did a few moments ago.
Dear. Is it cold in here, guys, or is it just me?
It's just
Oh, that's not a good sign. I'm gonna.
Oh,
Can I
man.
open the hatch and look in real quick? Can I crawl up on it, open the hatch, and look in?
yeah, you see the interior of the Brahma.
Perfect. I don't know if this is necessarily gonna help you, Richard, but let me see what I can do, and I'm gonna put a hand on your shoulder. You're gonna feel
Roll perception,
the.
Zed.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know if I want a high roll or a low roll here.
13.
You don't see
I
any
don't want
ghosts, but your
Okay.
wrist passes through some very cold air.
Oh, I'm gonna take note of that, and as I touch his shoulder, I'm going to cast protection from good and evil. And what you feel is all that anxiety in your body about these ghosts and everything. It feels like chaotic energy, and it kind of just starts to like pulse down and flow up a bit, and you get this almost warming, calming sense to it.
Thanks. My shoulders feel a little less tense.
It feels as though suddenly all of the cold air that was pressing onto you, Richard, it almost feels as if it's shunted away.
I did
Cool.
feel that though. That's
Oh,
like
that
that.
doesn't make me feel more comfortable.
you'd be okay. It's gone now.
It was good for 0.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Papa's got.
You've de-stressed me and raised it right back up. Okay.
They're gone now.
I appreciate it.
Mm.
I'm gonna just trust that was a good spell, because I have no idea what it was.
It is. It's a little protection from evil.
I'll take it.
He warded you against their presence.
Oh, thank you.
At least
How do you? Does she speak to everybody or just Richard on that one?
She could have said it to anyone. Doesn't matter. Sure, she said it to everybody.
You're gonna have to start to everyone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least to me, because it was like he warded you.
Yeah. I'll say that it was clearly directed at Richard, but everyone heard it.
Oh, thanks, Zed.
That should hold them off for a little bit.
And how do you feel about that spell?
A ward? A protection was fine? But I'm sorry, what is the point of your question?
I'm asking if you find it repulsive or you're okay with it.
It is of neutrality to me.
Okay.
It has a purpose and it's serving it.
Do you
Good
have
answer.
an actual name that we can call you besides Crown?
Regal.
Right, you've said this before.
Yes. Your memory
Yeah.
is a little frustrating.
It's like it was 2 months ago.
Well, so long.
I forgot. The player forgot. So All right then.
As you drive and you push your way through this enormous cavern, almost, between hills. There are points where the hills break away into what looks like there were rock slides that have been cleared out, and it looks as though there are nooks that things could be hidden in. Zed and Ricky, gonna need perception checks from you guys as you are outside the Brahma.
Nope. Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Thanks
We're
on
kind of
bikes.
looking in. Yeah.
Everyone's
I'm just
worried
like
about Richard.
rubbing my face with my like mittened hand.
Don't worry about it.
So it, yeah, don't worry about it. You didn't see anything.
Nothing to worry about.
It's
guys.
creepy.
Everything's good out here for the moment being. Nice and quiet.
As the Brahma continues its trek through these caverns, I'd like someone to roll me a d8, please.
Don't all jump at once. I got it.
Not me.
Right in the middle, baby, just like I like it.
You can take his.
A 6. I'm taking the first one that was rolled. Which
Oh,
is a
I
6.
was too quick.
Hold on. Okay.
Don't
Your
want that.
travel for the next few hours passes without incident. It almost seems too quiet, as the sounds of undead don't crowd your ears, and the smooth pace of the earth-gliding Brahma, it's almost relaxing, and it's easy to drop your guard out here when you're within the Brahma, and it's just kind of monotonous, just sliding along.
How long does protection from good and evil last?
10 minutes.
No.
You felt good for 10 minutes.
So I felt real good for 10 minutes, and I'm sure I feel cold and spooked again.
No, you don't notice when it ends.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't worry, Richard. That lasts about a day or so, so you should be okay.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Mm.
You
I give a little
you
wink at
heard,
the crown.
You heard the crown go, huh?
The crown's in a box.
Yeah.
I wink at it still.
It sees it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's got like blind sight. It has no eyes. It has to just like sense
Creepy.
things.
Yeah,
in
it doesn't.
radius.
It winks back. The whole crown just closes. No.
Honestly, nighttime driving on a long road trip is probably the best moments of a road trip.
So you
that-
pass out
yeah.
and go drive head on oncoming traffic.
Nope,
Very
nope,
sad.
that doesn't happen.
Jesus.
It's not likely that
Yep.
there's oncoming traffic on this particular road.
Yeah.
One moment. All right. So, as you are making your way through this cavernous road. Yes, making your way. It is after about 4 hours, and you know that you're over the halfway point, when the sending box suddenly crackles to life again, and you hear, Razgar's Revenge, are you available? Over.
Define available, and how important is it that we get the package delivered as soon as possible? Over.
I'm sorry I chose perhaps the wrong word to get your attention. There is reports of a confluence of energy along the Brum Road, near the crossroads. Are you near there? Over.
Richard will look at Joe for just like a nod that that's
Are
where
we?
they are.
Yeah, you're 2 hours away from it.
She nods.
Yeah, we're kind of close. Maybe a couple hours. Over.
Well, it is imperative that you return that artifact to Stonefield. It might be more pressing to take a look at this anomaly that our diviners have detected. So, if you could, move along to the crossroads heading down toward the southern coast. We need to know what this confluence is. So you now have a scouting mission. Over.
Copy that. We'll go take a look. Over.
And there is no more communication.
Richard will go, guys, apparently there is, and I quote here, a large conflux of energy at the crossroads coming up.
I believe you said confluence, Richard.
My apologies, confluence.
You know, they can never just be happy with it. It's extremely difficult, successful mission going as it's supposed to. You just gotta throw more wood on the fire, huh?
Well, I mean, we're driving past it anyway, so we could take a look, or we could avoid it entirely and make up an excuse.
I'm not opposed. I don't think they understand the importance of what we got with us, so,
I mean, they were the ones who told us to go get it.
yeah, but still.
Maybe we joined the military for a reason. Maybe we have a job to do.
Everybody's got their reasons.
Well, I joined for a reason. It was because I have a job to do.
Could we have had a short rest while we're traveling here?
No. You would have to stop, get out of the cramped-ass Brahma with Aaron in there, and actually, like, take a short rest.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, I'm the new addition to this. I'll go as you folks please. This is your crew. I'm just happy to be along for the ride and the life.
Fair enough. All right, Joe. I'm on board. We can go take a look.
Thank you.
All right.
You see in the corner of your eye, Joe, you see Aaron in the back corner of the room and just like tuck her head underneath her hands. Like, oh God.
Sorry, civilian.
It's your house, your rules.
One condition, Joe.
You giving conditions now, Mr. Happy to be along for the ride and alive?
More of a request. A gracious request.
What's that?
Let me know what your reason is one day in the future over a drink. No, it doesn't need to be anytime soon.
Okay. Are you buying?
Yeah, no problem. It's the least I could do.
I'll consider it.
How far is it to Stonefield?
Like 6 years.
Fuck.
Like 6 days.
All right. Praying I
Be
see
a
it.
quick detour.
You and
We
me
made
both.
it this far.
You and me both.
As you have your orders and you've made a decision, the night passes on towards dawn.
Oh.
You chose to push. Yeah.
We did.
All night driving, my boy. As
Yep.
the suns begin to rise, it is rough, to say the least, keeping your eyes open, keeping your attention focused. And as you near the end of this long road through the hills, I need all of you to make a con save. As you fight
Nice.
off exhaustion.
Nice. Yes.
That.
22.
DC is 12.
Any short rests during this time now, right?
You
What?
will have to have declared that you're going to stop
Okay.
and take a short rest.
Oops.
Nope,
That is
you're
actually a 25, not a 21.
The DC's
I
12.
think
so
it's just
great.
me.
Just Richard's tired. He's been eyeing that crown and feeling ghosts
I've
on his
been
back.
very stressed.
That's fair. Richard, you take a point of exhaustion.
I do. Up here at
Is
the
that your
top.
first?
There we go.
For the
It
night?
is.
Okay. Alrighty then.
think before we get to this convergence or convenience, whatever you called it,
Confluence.
the confluence, I think we might need to take a quick stretch and get our bearings before we run headfirst in.
I'm not arguing that.
Anything will help at this point.
Okay.
Well, next stop we got, however far out we are from it. Let's just take a quick spot to kind of just get it all together.
Is there any point along the way between two hills that we can settle the Brahma in and take a short rest?
Yeah, you find a cleared away nook that likely was from erosion or a rock slide that you can kind of tuck in.
All right, I'll do that. So everybody can take a short rest.
Roll me a survival. Somebody.
I'll do it. $24.
Okay. Yeah. You find a particularly deep cutaway rock slide that is, it's a good maybe 20 feet away from the road, and the walls of it are harsh and sharp, and someone would have to be looking straight down to see you as you hide here. Okay,
Good
so...
find.
Go ahead and take a short rest.
Noise.
Hot damn.
Now my thing is, I don't know if I use my Bloodwell vial to regain any sorcery points. We didn't take any short rest prior to that, right? We just to that fight.
The big fight in the town, I believe we took a long rest before because we wanted to have
cool. So I
everything
still
ready
have
and raring
my-
to go.
Yeah, I still have my Bloodwell vial then. Okay, I can get my sorcery points back.
Aha, here we go. I'm gonna roll one of these.
My last two into that.
We'll roll one more.
Oh,
Just for
baby,
the extra
I
5.
I get to keep my temp HP.
4 is exactly what I needed. Yeehaw.
Nice. It's a little bit over what I needed, but we're cool. I converted one. Oh fuck! I can't get my second. Just 2 for first. Oh, I can get my first back and get my spell slots. Okay, okay. We're working. I'm sitting pretty.
Okay, good.
Richard is quote unquote ready to keep going.
All right.
Quote unquote.
Is there anything else you guys want to do during your short rest?
I would just like to say, during her short rest, if anybody gives a shit, Joe is scribbling on parchment, and then she looks dissatisfied, lights that parchment on fire, keeps writing, rinse, repeat multiple times before finally tucking whatever survived the inferno of many attempts gets tucked away in her coat.
Should I even ask, or this
No.
needs no type of? Gotcha. Okay.
That's all.
Yep.
Ricky would
that's
have
all.
been, I would have been like trying to make Aaron comfortable if possible, right? Serving bland, dry rations or just like anything to like be, trying to take care of Aaron.
You're
Forgot
awful
we had a
nice for
civilian.
someone that beats the shit out of things with a big old axe.
Well, yeah, that's you beat the bad guys with axes and you take care of civilians. Very simple.
Just a thing I noticed, I guess. Thank you.
Ricky's just gonna like bustle around.
Okay.
Are there any extra scraps of leather laying around in the Brahma? possibly.
From what?
Like, do we have like extra leather armor or something like that?
Sure. There's an old set of shitty leather armor that you pulled off of one of the undead soldiers, I guess.
Okay. I am cutting that up and making kind of like a neck guard that kind of wraps around the cheek and around the ear, and then comes back down. And it's basically for the effects of covering the Gorgonism for Ricky
Understood.
in a cool way.
You don't have to roll for that, but I would like you to roll me a spellcasting check to get the smell out of it.
Fair enough.
I got press the digi.
Which is good for a
Digimon.
little bit.
So just a spell attack.
Yeah, basically.
12.
It takes you a bit. At first, you think you got it, and then you like picked it up and smelled it, and you nearly hurled. As nope. So you started over, and by the end of your short rest, you've managed to get the smell of the undead soldier out of that armor, and it just smells like, well, you choose.
Right. Well,
It's
this
a
is
pretty
going
mild
to be
scent. Whatever
Okay.
it is.
Uh,
I love that Richard is now surrounded by ghosts. In camera.
That is so fucking funny. Happy
okay.
Halloween.
Well, this is a project that Ash will work on in short rests and long rests
Sure.
and that stuff. Okay.
Sounds good. Okay. Anything else on short rest?
Meditate.
You meditate.
Mm.
One moment.
Mm-hmm.
What does your meditation look like?
So it's not like the hippie, guru.
I didn't think it
thing.
was. Most meditation
just-
isn't.
Yeah.
His meditation is he sits on the ground and he does breath work. He calms himself. You see him take deep breaths and slow exhales. And once it's complete, he sits there very quiet for about 5-10 minutes afterwards, just regaining his composure and making sure he's good for the day.
Okay. Fair
You
enough.
have pretty good lung capacity there, Zed.
No talking while meditating.
Just an observation.
Big breaths and everything. Just thought he ignored shit.
All right. So, I am going to... Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
My foundry broke on this. 1 second here.
No.
It's always something. It's been very frustrating lately.
Quick, I'll role play while he's fixing it.
Yes.
Richard will just quietly hum some melody to himself as he's sitting in the Brahma, trying to keep himself awake,
Try not to think about ghosts.
trying not to think about ghosts, really thinking about if he wants to smoke some of his mellow thistle
Oh yeah.
cigs, but he's like, if I smoke this, it'll put me right out. As the only one who failed his exhaustion check.
As you are sitting here, just, trying to calm yourself down, what are you so afraid of?
Oh, for one, spooky talking crown. That's up there on the list.
I understand fear, but I don't understand your fear.
Everybody's got something to be afraid of. I'm sure you do too.
Of course I do.
Some people don't like talking about it all the time.
Will you tell me ever?
We'll see. I'm sure if you may have picked up that I don't quite trust you.
That is pretty obvious, yes.
Yeah.
Very well.
Is this a conversation that only the crown can hear? Or I'm assuming everybody in the
This
Brahma can
is-
hear me talking.
This is a one-on-one conversation with the crown.
Okay.
And I don't know if Richard would realize that he could think to the crown.
Oh, no, 100% no. Hold on, let me roll Arcana with disadvantage
Go
for
for
my
it.
exhaustion.
You're just some guy.
I'm just some dude.
Yeah.
Like,
11.
I can't talk to people with my
Wow.
thoughts.
I mean, it might be a stretch for your character to be like, it's thinking to
Yeah,
me. Maybe
no,
I
he
can
wouldn't.
think. No, I don't think so.
No.
Everyone hears him talking to the crowd.
If I got above a
okay.
15, I was gonna make a case for it, but I did not.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, Richard will be like, so.
While you are having this conversation, and Ricky, you are fussing about trying to take care of people, you hear, in your mind, you do your best to help your friends, but some of them seem irrational.
Oh, it's not. They're the ones who make the decisions, so.
Why?
Well, we all have roles, and they're the strategy folks.
I want you to understand I'm a bit out of place myself here. The gods... My queen is gone. A voice that was
Oh,
always with me has vanished.
Oh, that sounds awful. I understand what it's like to lose somebody, especially somebody really close to you. That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry you know that loss as well. Just, my point is, your friends are not going to function very well if they are afraid of a crown, when they have real threats around them. So, is there a way you could steal their reserve?
Still there, what?
Resolve, sorry. The DM blundered there.
Steal all of
Oh
their
no,
reserve
Ricky
food.
also just had no idea. Well, I mean, I can. Sometimes they'll listen to me because I can make things pretty simple. I can try and talk with them. That makes sense if you can help us.
They don't want to accept my help, which is fine for now. But if you can help them, you are their vanguard, I've seen.
I can hit things pretty hard.
That much is clear. Maybe they could reflect your bravery.
Okay. By putting you on?
No, if you don't have any... I'm sorry. I don't mean to speak ill of you, but you don't have the training or the education to cast a spell, and so if you wore me, we would be useless.
We would both just be missing people.
Correct.
Okay.
I suppose you could wear me if you like. I am quite attractive on one's head.
I love
I'm gonna pick it up, put it on, and then just kind of yell out to the group, be like, "Look, nothing happened."
Oh shit!
What's
I was
everybody
gonna say, isn't
scared
it
of?
still in the toolbox?
It's not like it's locked. She could just open it and put it
Yeah.
on.
Nothing happens. You wear the crown.
Ricky,
Richard sees this and just immediately stops fighting and mellow thistle. And they go, "How you feeling, Ricky?"
I'm feeling fine.
You are much taller
Ricky.
than
Guys,
the last one who wore me.
I'm pretty tough.
Ricky,
She's
it
making
looks-
some good arguments, you guys. There's a lot of scary stuff out of there. I saw those two giants. She can help us. She's not hurting me at all.
A
Ricky,
certain amount of fear is healthy.
it looks. Let's just start this by. It looks fabulous on you. Really goes with the
Thank
eyes
you.
and everything, and the leather strap. It looks great. You know.
I need to clarify, Ricky. Can you cast any spell at all, of any kind?
Not unless my rage counts.
No, rage does not count. It's
No.
Yeah.
It would be a spell, like if you have like
The
a
rage effect. No,
Okay.
I've got nothing.
Pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah.
only
Just
Zed
gross
and
body
Joe
parts.
cast magic. Ash
I
made it very
mean-
clear that his isn't magic.
Yeah. So
We'll
Ricky
see.
looks.
I
look-
okay. Ash has the capacity to cast magic. It's just it's the flavor.
The flavor
Uh,
is that it isn't magic.
So out of
Pen, we
character,
know who's
Ash.
gonna try to take the
it's over
crown.
the table. Ash
Yeah.
doesn't cast spells, but he can.
Got it.
That's what I was saying.
So Ricky looks fabulous on you. It only works if you can use magic. She said that. That's why I gave it to Richard, because he was safe in there with it. If he decided to go crazy and put it on, nothing happens.
You're anticipating Richard going crazy and putting it on?
As he's
No. It's just a small contingency plan.
It looks
Yeah, I
like
got
he
a
needs
fork.
a nap.
So,
Ricky's thinking it through and is like, did I just get called crazy?
maybe a
no.
little. You hear that in your mind as you think that to yourself.
Oh,
You're wearing it, so it's.
it looks fabulous on you. I think it only works with magic wielders. Said somebody needs the capacity to cast magic earlier. But looks great by all means. Feel free to really just going with the aesthetic. Takes it to the next level.
So I'll take it off, I guess, and be like, okay.
Why don't we put that back in the box?
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a breakdown if not.
Well,
yeah.
at least we know that as long as nobody with magic touches it or puts it on, it seems like they'll be okay.
Richard, why don't you try to wear it?
I mean, we're not that compatible.
Okay. Just
But,
throwing it
I
out there, you
mean-
know, testing the waters.
Richard will hold it.
It feels like someone was wearing it recently, and it's slightly warm around the rim. I mean,
And he'll eyeball it. Just kind of,
doesn't weigh very much.
yeah. He goes kind of quietly. So if anyone tries to hear, I would say that they would hear Richard, but we'll just kind of turn and go, so how exactly do you work? I'm going to say partnership-wise, if a spellcaster does put you on.
If one chooses to wear me, I allow them to interfere with the connections between another caster and the raised undead.
So you allow them to do things. It seems like you
No,
have...
that's not the right word. Allow, I have no control over permission. It's not about consent.
Okay.
I can see magical effects, and those who wear me and are familiar with magic can see them as well. Mechanically, you gain true sight out to 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm reading it as we speak.
So what do you gain from being put on?
Purpose.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with all of you right now. I am heavily and seriously considering utilizing Regal.
Why? For what reason at the moment? We're sitting in a cave, side of the road. If shit hits the fan, I get it. But
Regal
why
has
at the
claimed
moment?
to see connections with ghosts and can see them. It would
Mhm.
be pretty useful to be aware of anything invisible and anything nearby that could help or harm us. So
Yep, no,
logically,
I get that.
You
No
are-
offense, Regal.
Before you say whatever it is you're about to say, I warn you, there are many ghosts and spirits in the air. It is as though the gods of death no longer do their duty and cleanse the sky of those who are lost. So, you wander amongst the undead without knowing it. Constantly.
Cool.
and that is the reason why I'm heavily considering wearing it myself.
I warn you,
So,
before you consider this thoroughly, overreacting to the presence of these spirits would be of severe, well, danger, as many of them pass by, giving you not a second thought or look.
So what you're saying, if one of us wears you and utilizes your abilities, then they'll start looking at us?
No, I'm saying that if you react to them and attack them, and they were ignoring you, you will then suffer the consequences of attacking.
He says, don't
undead
be
spirits.
paranoid just because you can see a whole shitload of ghosts now, because that'll just put us in a predicament. So it's a good thing it doesn't work on Richard.
On much simpler terms,
Good
yes,
thing.
thank you.
You're welcome.
so it's a question of trust. Because Command told us not to listen to Breagle.
Who is Command?
Do you not hear the when we get calls over the Vox?
I'm sorry, no?
Okay. We were on orders to collect you and bring you to a place. And when
Our
we were given
higher-ups.
those orders, we were told not to listen to what you say.
I see.
So our group dilemma here is whether to trust you or the people who told us to go get you.
Well, I don't wish to get you in trouble with those who are your higher-ups.
Here's the conflict of interest here. Sometimes, as a soldier in this army, we are told to utilize everything that is at our disposal if we are in a dire situation. Well, this road.
Ash, we're sitting in a cave right now, not a soul that we can see around us. This doesn't classify a dire situation.
Right.
I get what you're saying. Two of them big bad giants pull up on us and we're pinned. I got no issues. But I think you're jumping the gun and it worries me a little bit.
I'm not. The only
I've seen
reason
power
that I
struggle.
haven't put the
Power
crown
hungry.
on is the fact that, well, another part of me says that we don't need it yet. We are fine as of right now.
I like
So,
that part.
Look,
I think we make a group decision before anybody just goes putting it on.
Except for
I
AJ.
just-
Unit.
I just wanted to clear the air with my thoughts on it right now.
I
look,
got you.
I don't trust it. Seems weird. Definitely the weirdest thing I've encountered, and I've seen some weird stuff on this road over the past couple days. But I do say, if it came down to it, and if we could have used it to save Raz, I would have. But I'm not the one who risks everything by putting it on.
Let's have this conversation next time it's needed. I got no problem if so. It'll save your asses and our asses together, by all means. I don't want to suffer any dire consequences that are unbeknownst to us if we don't need to.
As all of you discuss whether to use me, I'd like to address one of the concerns that I keep hearing. If you grant me purpose, if you attune and wear and channel your magic through me, and decide to remove me, I will not stop you. I could not.
Once again, no disrespect. We're working on a trust factor here with what you tell us. You've shown us no other reason to be lying to us, but that doesn't mean you're not. And I want you to
understand.
take that, yeah, please and thank you. I appreciate that.
I am familiar with politics as they were exercised by my queen.
Mm. You know, so we just trying to cover our ass, make sure our people get home safe. With you as well. You're part. You're part of the union at the moment. We have a mission.
I fear that should your unit be destroyed, I would still be fine. So I'm more worried for your sake for you than for me. As you said, I am just a crown.
I never said you're just a crown. I know you're quite a bit more than just a crown. You are talking to us at the moment. And I don't know about your time, but in our time right now, I ain't never heard a crown talk. I ain't never heard nobody talking about a crown talk.
I was one of a kind then as well, though there were other items with souls bound to them.
This would
Are you
not sound
person?
familiar to any of us, right?
What?
This would
Sorry.
not sound familiar to any of the characters, right? Like this is lore that none of us would.
You, as you're thinking about it, and she keeps mentioning Queen, and you know the name of the item is the Crown of Ektesh, anybody who wants to can roll religion, but the DC's super high because it's ancient history. And I don't
Yeah, I
think
got
any of you
disadvantage
took-
right now. That's somebody else's problem.
I don't even think I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, I don't think any of you have the context or the training. I don't think any of you are proficient in religion, so
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. Okay. Sorry, Joe.
That's
Eh.
okay. Joe was just gonna ask, were you a person before you became a crown?
of course.
Of course, she says, like it's obvious. Did you want to be crown?
I volunteered.
Oh, that's commitment. Some of us aren't so comfortable with the concept.
It was a great honor. Though now I remember little of it.
It's been a minute.
What year did you say it was?
Blah.
About 3,000 years, so yes.
Been a minute. Been a crown longer than you've been a person.
Sounds
certain.
arduous.
I can understand the commitment to a cause or to a.
Would you be a crown, Ash?
That
Could
depends.
you in a crown?
Could you? Ash from the fire?
That depends. Depends on the purpose that I was serving.
What cause
If-
was yours, Regal?
There is a long pause. I don't remember.
So you don't remember if it was worth it or not.
I remember the emotion. The crown is quiet.
Oh. All I can say is that my purpose out here is to keep you all safe and do a job, but my own personal purpose is research. Research on how this Brahma operates and how it functions in war, and bring all that information back to the ANA. Another personal quest of mine is to see the effects that the Brahma has on the body, all of yours, and what it does
Wait,
to
what?
our enemies.
So you took careful note when it was zapping you?
I did. I have notes.
Wait, hold on. We've had two really weird diseases happen to our relatively small group in a small time period.
Well, that's not
That's-
uncommon.
That is not uncommon.
Okay, never mind. Okay,
Mhm.
I didn't know how common it because
Bunch
I
of
thought
undead.
Time of
Gorganism
Let
I
me
thought
just
was
say-
uncommon.
Let me just say that I am working on a deposition. Is that the word for it?
I don't
I
know.
am working on research,
A thesis?
logging thesis. That's a better term for it. But I'm working on a thesis of how a Brahma crew handles the effect of being in a Brahma 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, what it
Well, I
does
got
to
a
their
bad
mental
neck. You
state.
didn't ask me that.
I'm observant enough. But I think taking down research and putting down these thoughts and observations in a book will help the NA out a lot.
Is that a cause you'd be willing to be crownified for?
Of course.
It's a little sad.
I mean, I hope my notes and my research will help further the development of these Brahmas and help the ANA out, make them better.
It is those who are loyal that can move empires into kingdoms.
I'm not disagreeing with the loyalty. I'm saying that he could be a little bit grander in his goals.
Just trying to progress
And what
the world.
what to you would be a grander purpose than to further help your country advance its technological advances?
Wipe out the followers of the star. Free my country. Permanently.
I mean,
perfectly.
what I'm doing as well.
On a much lesser scale, yeah, I guess.
On a much lesser scale, I think we are doing a very good job of handling followers of the star right here in this Brahma.
For now.
Wouldn't you say?
For now.
You are martially very effective.
I will say that both your goals are far more noble than mine.
And what about your goals?
Well, I'm sure as you know, I was brought up as part of a program to, let's say, rehabilitate criminals through military service. I'm pretty sure I was sent out here to die. My main goal is to make it back alive to spite them.
I'd say that you being put on this Brahma was a boon. Because for me to get put on this Brahma, it took me a full year of service to even be considered. And this is the best shot at living that a soldier on the front lines would ever have.
That is correct. I'd much rather be in the Brahma or in the armored division than the infantry one. Cavalry? Would it still be cavalry in this setting?
Yeah.
The cavalry division? Okay. I'd much rather be in the cavalry division than the infantry one.
Huh. What about you, Ricky? Do you have a goal or a purpose? Of a grand
Ricky-
design?
Ricky's gonna kind of smile. I mean, I had a goal at one time. Now I'm just really good at hitting things, and that people seem to like it, so I keep hitting things. But no,
Don't sell yourself short. You're also not too bad at soup.
Well, thank you. Yeah, maybe once there was a goal, right? Make soup for lots of people, even better things than soup. But for now, I'll just keep hitting things.
They don't all need to be grand. They just got to be your purpose.
If you all end up alive at the end of the night, wake up in the morning, that's about as far as my goals go right now.
I'm with you on that. I got a breast pocket full of letters and tags I gotta bring back to their families. That's my goal right now.
That's good.
Make sure same thing isn't for you guys.
Not a bad goal.
We'll do whatever we can to keep everybody throughout these next 5-6 days, and we'll get back safe. And we could bullshit about any grand design or ambitions that we want. Let's get to it.
I place the crown back in the box.
Been put out in the timeout corner.
The crown is silent. And as you finish a short rest, all of you hitting the buttons, I'm sure, and you resume your journey along the road towards the crossroad. It's after about 20 minutes on the road, Richard, suddenly the gunner's seat begins to rumble.
Just the gunner's seat?
Just your seat.
Oh, no. I look around to see if like a screw's loose or there's something wrong with the chair.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Yep, I can definitely fail you one of those.
Great. You are at disadvantage.
Yep, I got a
They rolled a
1.
natural one.
One.
A 20 and a 1. Oh,
Something
boy.
is going terribly wrong with the gunner's seat. It's as though it alone is shaking, and its mounts, they're not even coming loose.
I'll just turn to Joe and Ash, because I'm assuming you guys are in the Brahma with me as we're moving.
You see
Let's go,
Joe,
guys!
You see Joe looks oddly distracted. But Ash, you turn. You see the seat is literally just like vibrating in
Like
tremoring.
the Star Trek thing, hit!
I'll coast the Brahma down to a halt, so the people in the back do not get jarred into the for the sudden stop.
Okay.
Everything good in there?
Still
Because
shaking.
it's still shaking.
I think I at this point, if we're stopped
right.
and it's still going, I'm opening the hatch and like getting off the chair.
Okay.
I will stop and look at it.
Hold on. Roll me an Arcana check and a Perception check.
27 for the Arcana
Okay.
and a Perception. 15.
Okay. As soon as Richard gets up out of the hatch and off the gunner's seat, and it's rattling, it suddenly stops right as you start looking at it. You're not really sure why it was happening, but as you look closer with your 27 Arcana, you become aware a magical effect was making the seat rattle and tremor and shake. You glance around, and with a 15 on Perception, you see Joe suddenly turn and look as if she relaxes.
Well, why'd we stop?
Richard will look down like, did you figure out what's going on with my chair?
Oh,
Yes, I
need
did.
another one of those touches to keep you safe.
If it happens again, they'll be harmless. But
I don't know what I can
I'm
aim if it's
sure-
rattling.
I'm sure it won't happen again.
Yeah, come on, Richard, we're wasting time.
I'm sorry, was your seat trying to leave manually?
Nothing, nothing's wrong with it. I promise.
Alright, I trust you, Ash. I'll sit back down, but definitely just like kind of wiggle at it and see if like
It's
me
solid.
jostling gets
Nope.
it to do anything.
Doesn't move.
Alright, I guess I check like the gunnery controls and everything and make sure that they're...
It's aimed in a weird angle from you getting up, but it's not
Yeah,
damaged or
just-
anything.
I'll plop into the driver's seat and continue.
I'm gonna outside the Brahma just to Ricky. I think them ghosts really like that man in there. They keep fucking with him. I don't want to say that because I don't want him to get scared again, but homeboy's possessed.
You hear Zed. That wasn't
Uh-huh.
a ghost.
Oh, good. I almost used some magic to help it protect him.
I think they would have called it roughhousing. Tomfoolery.
Oh, gotcha. I knew who the culprit might be. I'm saying this all in my head, by the way.
Oh, you're thinking it. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Shenanigans.
okay. I know who the culprit is.
Shenanigans. Yes, that's the word that comes to
Mm,
mind.
got it. Never
Black
mind.
powder, we call it hazing.
Think think the little devil down there is doing some devious shit. Fucking with him
Racist.
a little bit. Half devil.
Do we move further along?
Yeah,
the
you
road
begin. You
here?
resume. You
Okay.
resume driving.
Whereabouts would that be on the map here that we moved to?
So you've traveled 6 hours. You've moved along this tunnel, so you actually get just beyond this mountain when you emerge into the crossroad. As you round the crossroad, I need everyone to roll perception. Joe at advantage, Richard at disadvantage.
Oh, I know.
I just need to
Oh,
remember.
not bad.
Natural 20. Who was that?
I don't know. Oh, it was Ricky.
It's me.
Well, it makes sense as you are outside the vehicle. Ricky and... Nope, Zed, you're busy.
Not Zed.
Ricky,
Yep.
you, as you are hanging off the left side of the Brahma, your positioning actually kind of makes sense here. You see up over the nearest cliff where this enormous wall of dirt is dropping down to become level with the earth as the Brahma is approaching it. You're exiting the cutaway tunnel that you've been driving through, this valley. And as you exit it, you see over the edges of the cliff green? There is a green light shining above it. You see it clearly, and it smells like burnt parchment, burnt paper. It's a weird smell, not one you typically experience, especially around undead. Typically it's just burnt flesh and rot. So that smell is still around, but the burnt parchment seems to take over it. Joe with a 24. You see, peeking up over the edge of the cliff, a tall, narrow point of gray stone. And I'm going to move the map.
Oh my god! I thought Echo posted that in the chat.
That was on the- Hey,
That
no!
tornado of green. Ah!
Nope, wasn't me.
The Ghostbusters are here.
No. Hold on. So, Zed, even with a 7, you're the first, as you're hanging off the side of the Brahma, to really see around the corner, and that's where I'm going to show you.
The suspense is killing me.
Agreed.
The map is slowly pulling you all over.
I know.
Ah,
The first thing you see around the corner is you see a few undead. Creatures that you've seen before individually or in groups, but they're not facing you. They are facing something emitting green light as the Brahma is approaching. Ash, I need you to roll me a stealth check for the Brahma.
alright, plus 8. Cool, 21.
Very nice.
Okay. 21. One moment.
Oh man.
As you round the corner, pushing forward, all of you begin to see an enormous obelisk with green energy surging from the base of it. Around it, you see undead facing it. A few of them glowing blue spectrally amongst the green light. They are actually interacting with it. You see their hands are outstretched, as if beckoning. And then you watch as from the base of the obelisk, as if emerging from the ground, another undead surges from the ground and moves away from it, turning. And with that 21 on a stealth roll, it doesn't notice you, as it almost faces your direction, but it turns around and faces the obelisk again.
This isn't good.
The spawn point. Question, does that look like the obelisk we found on the way here?
No, that was a monolith of something else.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold up.
This obelisk, while it's made of gray stone, it is crackling with green energy. Every once in a while, sparks, lattice work, almost like a lightning web work of green, surges up along the stones. And while you did just see one undead surge from the ground, it's almost as though that was a big expenditure of magical energy, and it is recharging.
We gotta destroy that shit.
We need to.
We have that boom boom.
I was gonna say we got one more canister shell, but it's our last one.
Straight into that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I can't
5
do
to
the
4
whole
days
thing
to
yet.
travel. We ready to burn our last Hail Mary?
This
I think we
stone
should
bitch
take-
is making undead.
Okay.
I think
Richard
regular
shoots a glance
shells.
at the toolbox and goes, "Maybe not our last Hail Mary."
Mm.
I think regular shells will be all right here, but we need to do something about it.
Obviously.
How do you want to play this?
What is the ray? Oh,
I'm
hold
assuming
on.
we stopped moving, right?
I assumed.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah. No. Yeah, definitely.
What is the what?
Never mind. I was looking at the Brahma sheet to see if it gave the range of the cannon.
200 short range, 600 long range.
Yeah.
Very far. In other words.
Yeah.
Right.
In other
If
words,
we have-
enough.
Yeah. It was more because I'm looking at this range like that's like 150 feet.
Before that makes another one, I think we should shoot.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Should we see if Regal knows anything about this?
If she can see anything.
Regal, do you sense what we're near?
Responding to her name, you hear, "It is out of my range to see, but I sense an eldritch nexus."
Okay.
Now put it in plain common.
There is an object near us, an eldritch nexus, which is an arcane object or artifact that can collect, gather, and create new animuses.
How well does it deal with being shot with a cannon?
Am unfamiliar?
The gun on the Brahma.
A projectile at high speeds.
Maybe
Bludgeoning
It is-
damage.
It is made of magical stone. I imagine enough trauma would crumble it.
Okay.
Well, I don't have quite the clearest shot around this ledge here.
Or push out and then shoot.
All right. Everybody ready? I'm going to move it forward.
As I'll ever be.
Let's go. And I'm going to creep over just to get an initial surprise round shot, if I can.
Roll me stealth.
21. Not.
I need another one as you're getting closer, and you are
And we
moving
stop
with
moving.
intent.
Fair enough. 19 for a 27.
And you are complaining. As you push forward, you reach here. You are attempting to
Okay.
take a shot as a surprise round. One moment.
Yep.
I am going to, right before he shoots, I'm gonna touch Joe's shoulder through the hatch and cast Gift of Alacrity.
Oh,
Do it
thank
for
you.
1 feet. You
Is
get a
that advantage on initiative?
D8 for the
D8 on
next 8
initiative.
hours.
Yeah. That'll help immensely.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask that you all roll me initiative, please.
So, whew.
That I can do.
Nice. That's good.
Thanks for the bonus that got me from a 12 to a dirty 20.
No. Oh, you rolled 8 on it? Nice.
Oh, I just automatically added the 8. Oops.
No, it's a
I don't know
D8.
how stuff works. I rolled damn it, I rolled a 3, so 15.
That's still good. Still good.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is better than absolute 0.
Okay, so Razgar's Revenge is going to act just immediately after the driver's turn, which is when you basically give it its specific vehicle commands.
Can you
It's
put
just-
Joe at a 15, please?
I can. 1 moment. 15, huh?
Yep.
All right. So, you are sparking off this initiative order by shooting at the obelisk. Go
Yep.
ahead and make an attack with the cannon.
Gonna roll with the cannon. Do I have advantage?
You do. The obelisk does not know you're here.
That was my question because it's an inanimate object.
22 hits.
Nice. Damage. Oh.
Nice.
Roll.
23 points of piercing damage. Okay. The cannon thunders, and as the shell flies through the air, immediately all of the creatures whip around, and the 4 blue individuals look with intelligence. The rest of the undead just are suddenly aware of a loud noise. But it is a surprise round, which means all of you get to move before they do. And the cannon dealt a good chunk of damage. Doesn't seem to do as much damage as you'd like. The magical stone seems resistant, but it definitely
Fair.
does some damage to it. You imagine it's going to take a few more shots to take it out. You are, however, using a cannon, which is a siege weapon. If you are aware.
It's not quiet.
It's not quiet, but siege weapons deal double damage to structures in
Constructs.
unmanned.
I like it.
So, even though it's halved, it's then back up to full. So,
Nice.
that being said, first in the initiative, we have Richard. It's your turn.
I'm gonna fucking do it again.
Okay, you fire.
Uh,
You load and fire another shot. That's your full turn.
Yo. I'm assuming I don't have advantage now?
Correct.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's right in your sights. The Brahma did not move. Another. And that's full damage.
Oh, that one's not as good.
Oh, my Lanta.
It's pretty darn close.
Yeah, it was the 110 at the end that saved me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then 111.
One moment. I need to make a note of this.
I'll fucking do it
All right,
again.
next. Zed.
Oh, yuck, I'll fucking do it again.
First things first. I'm going to touch Ricky's shoulder.
She is on the other side of the Brahma
Actually-
from you, so you have to use some movement.
I will use. I'll go. This way, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna just. Actually, I don't even have to touch for Faye. I'm gonna use Faye Gift Hospitality. I'm gonna say, stay safe out there, soldier. We get 5 temp HP. So you can add that,
Both
Ricky.
of yous?
Yeah,
Well, it was
both.
one of yours.
I had 6 already. so-
Disgusting.
Okay. And then that was 10 feet of movement. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to go back to my spot right over here on the right side of it. And I'm going to let out an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Go ahead.
First one
Right.
on this guy.
Which
Oh,
guy?
yeah. use
Oh,
my-
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
front
Go
left.
for it.
Yeah. Natural 1.
That cannot hit, I'm afraid.
It could not hit. And next one, same guy. A 13.
A 13 to hit misses.
I'm gonna use my fortune of the many to, if you miss with an attack roll, save or throw, you can add a bonus roll equal to the number of allies you can see. So +3, 16.
16 does hit.
Yeah. And that's gonna be force damage. 12 force damage.
Okay.
And that's my
The
turn.
Eldritch Blast slams into this zombie. It
Mhm.
seems like a tough zombie.
Mm.
It hit. It did full damage, but this zombie is hardier than you expected.
Got it. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, Joe.
Oh. I get out my gun.
Mhm.
I cast. Let's see. I cast Hunter's Mark. Shit. That's probably.
I
What's the range
cast
on Hunter's
shoot.
Mark?
It's 90 feet. That sucks.
Yep, nothing's in range
I'm
for
so
you.
feckin' far away.
That's why I couldn't
Okay,
do my
wait.
thing
This
either.
big bad bitch is 110 feet, so I only need to get 20 feet closer.
So you hop out of the Brahma.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeet. And I cast Hunter's Mark on the right hand one.
Okay.
Don't get caught, Joe.
I'll do my best. Oh, rolled a 5 with that Hunter's Mark. Cool beans. I'm using my magic
Plus
ammo.
1 ammo.
Yes.
How many arrows do you have left?
28.
28. Okay.
And I get advantage if I have Hunter's Mark on an enemy that hasn't gone yet.
You have advantage on the first shot on someone.
That's
with
what I
Hunter's
meant.
Mark. You're not an assassin. Go
Yep,
ahead.
I'm getting my classes mixed up. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay, good shot.
For 31.
Very
Boom.
nice.
Double nines.
Okay. Well, it's crunchy crits, so it's better than that.
Once you quit.
Hold on a minute.
26.
I do cast gun.
Do you have Piercer? Is that what I'm seeing here?
No, I don't.
Okay. So you... Alright, so it's 9 plus 12 is 21 plus 5. 26 points of piercing damage from
Plus
the first shot.
10
plus-
from my Hunter's Mark.
So 36 points of damage. This wraith, this
Plus
ghostly
1.
creature, as the magic... Yep, got it. As this magical weapon punches through its chest, it... You will not disturb us, as all of you hear
Can I
that.
do it again?
Go ahead.
Do it again.
And I'll
Plus one.
fucking do it again.
+1. +1.
Yeah, with my +1 damage. And to hit. So 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For poopy. 9 points plus a d6 for Hunter's Mark.
It had 9 hit points left.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
it vanishes into ectoplasm as you shoot it again.
And then I walk
I
back
need you to roll
feet.
me a charisma save.
I'm bad at those,
I know,
guys.
sorry. It's-
Despite all the charm I present, I'm not so good at those.
Yeah.
All of it.
Well,
12. That's a failure.
oh,
Hold on.
holding.
Holding on loosely, but I won't let go.
Good thing
As
I have
you
brown
s-
pants.
As you slay this wraith, and you fail the charisma saving throw, you feel this horrible resonating like through your head, as if something suddenly rushed at you and you didn't see it. And as this cold, horrible, aching feeling passes through your brain from front to back, you take 19 points of psychic damage.
Of what damage?
Psychic.
Oh.
Oh, I get a nosebleed immediately.
That man
Is that-
punched you in your brain.
Yep. And that's what happens.
Did
Ow,
you say 19?
fuck, yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
That's my turn.
What happened to the music?
Yeah.
You
got
son
punched
of
in
a
the brain.
motherfucking-
I got punched in the brain. It's
Punched
not
right
there
in the
no more.
brain.
He punched it so hard.
Oh, hi,
Okay.
little snake friend.
Oh, sneaky snake.
There we go.
Snake.
All right. Ricky, you're quite a ways away.
We are quite a ways away. Let's see here. Joe, did you stay? You stayed out, or did you go
I
back to the
didn't have
Brahma?
enough room to get back to the Brahma. I'm right here.
Okay, so I think all I will do is move forward to kind of cover Joe,
Appreciate it.
and ready in action. So I'll ready my great axe, and if anything
Well,
happens to move
this is
super
your
fast.
this is your
Mhm.
surprise round, so
Uh-huh.
they're not going to do
Oh.
anything at the end of this turn.
Yeah, got it. Okay, well then I'll just run out to cover Joe because
Okay.
he's too far away for me to do anything.
Sure. All right. Ash.
Okay. Can I move the Brahma on
That-
my turn? Is that what I could do? Sorry, it's been a while.
So your movement is the Brahma's movement.
Okay. Then I will move it. I don't know if I can.
You could if
You
move
run
30
me
feet,
and Ricky
35.
over.
I was like, can I retcon so that I'm out of the Brahma's way?
Yeah, you can move slightly, so you're not.
No, I'm just gonna move slightly in front of Joe.
Yes, true.
Or slightly behind you, just so you have access to get
I
back
do
in.
Appreciate that.
But I'm gonna open the hatch and set up my little firebolt gun and go for the same one that Zed went after, right there in front. That's 120 feet of range.
Okay. It's just within range. Well, not just, but you get what I'm saying.
Just a normal attack, or do I have advantage on this? It's
Still a surprise.
round. Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll any of mine.
So you're saying I had advantage on my second shot too?
Yes.
It's okay.
Can I just
Don't
re-roll
worry
that?
about it.
Sure.
I guess it wouldn't. It wouldn't matter because he's already dead.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I take it back.
That's why I'm
All
like,
right.
sure, if you want to more dead him.
21.
21 hits.
I'm gonna roll
That's
it
really good
anyways.
damage. 17 fire.
Okay. As the firebolt slams into him. It doesn't seem to like it, but it doesn't get to do anything about it.
Sweet. All right. And then close the hatch behind me and get into the driver's seat,
Okay.
ready to move.
It's now Razgar's Revenge turn. If anybody had declared that they were going to fire up electrical charges or anything like that, that's when it would happen. Now, the combat begins for everyone. And I'm going to roll initiative for all of these monsters.
I was gonna ask to reroll my 1, but then I'm like, I don't want to kill this thing because I don't want to get brain punched.
The regular zombie?
Oh yeah. I didn't even
Yeah,
think
that's
about
not gonna brain punch you. It's these blue dudes, which I also think are the ones that we need to be focusing on.
Yeah.
that.
That is my
I
after
was-
the
brain-
obelisk. My
Brain punch
priority is the blue
aside,
dudes.
yeah, you gotta do the smart, casty ones.
As a good ADC, you work front to back.
80 what?
I
Richard.
didn't.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna fire the big cannon again. Oh. Attack.
Nice.
21?
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead.
Alright. That's a little bit more of an average on the
Okay,
dice.
24. Yeah, good hit. This thing is taking a lot of damage quickly. It is crumbling. And with every shot, you see that the undead around it are getting more and more stirred up.
We're in danger.
You can
Cool.
reload. I believe that's your turn.
That is my turn.
Okay. First. Nope. That's not in the initiative order. Hold on. Sorry. False alarm. Okay. First. This Wraith turns. And it's going to draw its longbow, and it's going to fire. And you are in range.
Who's you?
You.
Oh, I'm so scared you're
Joe,
gonna
that's
say
a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, you take 7 points of piercing damage,
Ow.
and it will fire again.
Oh.
That's a 16 to hit.
That's my AC.
Okay.
Heck.
Heck. That's
Okay.
9 points of piercing damage.
Ow, guys, help.
And then it is going to run to cover.
Ow.
Back in the Brahma.
Next,
So reason I
this
stayed on.
zombie surges forward,
Certainly get some cover behind a rock.
and then action dashes. And that's his turn. Zed.
Oh boy. Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna hex this one right in the front.
Makes sense.
And then I'm gonna Eldritch. What did I take? One sec. I gotta see what my Eldritch invocations are.
Take your time. No rush.
Take 2 seconds. Where do I see it? Where do I see it? Eldritch invocations. Eldritch invocations. I'm just gonna click character sheet.
Are we cool with
I got
our
repellent,
resident halfling maybe chipping
Being
in?
inside. No.
Okay.
She's a civilian.
She's a rogue halfling who's traumatized.
She should protect
staying
herself.
She's in the
She's
trap.
hiding in the Brahma. Unless you tell her
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
something else, that's what she's going to do.
Yeah.
You can ask
so that
her
one's
to help,
hexed.
but that's on you. Hexed for what?
Hex? Oh, do I roll it first or do I?
I need to know what ability it is at.
Oh, strength. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Strength. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast it. Because what else would I do? 26. And that's going to be 14 force plus a d6. 17. Yeah, I'm assuming, I think Hex is bludgeoning. Let me just read.
Hex is necrotic.
Necrotic. Oh, that sucks.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. Only some undead are resistant or immune.
14 force, 3 necrotic. And it is pushed back 10 feet.
Okay. Hold on. Total damage?
14
17?
force, 3 necrotic.
It's not resistant to anything, dude. All right.
So yeah, 17.
Got it. Well, it is resistant to some stuff, but nothing that you did.
And even though that one's hex, I'm gonna shoot the other one back here, the first one I shot at.
Okay.
That's gonna be 22 to hit with a 12 force damage, and that is pushed back 10 feet.
Repellent blast.
Yeah, control, and that's my turn.
Okay, on the next initiative. 18. First, Richard, you hear,
Ooh.
this Eldritch Nexus, are you trying to destroy it?
Great.
That is the current plan.
You need to end the ritual first, or it will pour forth uncontrolled undead.
Oh. Ritual just kind of shout out, guys, the crown says we gotta end the ritual first, so I guess hit the spooky boys.
How she tells us.
Duly noted.
This creature is going to run forward its full movement, action dash, end its turn here. Next. That one continues its casting. Next. This one runs forward, action dashes. Joe, you're up.
Hey, yeah, I'm looking rough, but that doesn't mean I can't get spicy. I'm gonna take a shot at this one. Well, first of all, bonus action, move Hunter's Mark to that one.
Okay,
And then I can fire at it with advantage.
so you can.
A natural 20.
All right.
It's with my magic. God damn it. It's always with my magic unless I say otherwise.
No, that's not how
God
it
damn
works.
it. But, so I can't use my magic this time?
You can. You declared it just now.
Okay. I hate this game.
Just wait for natural 20.
No,
You
you
just
don't.
you have to declare it
No.
before you roll damage. That's all you
I
have
know.
Well, good
don't
thing
seem
that
to.
You
12.
need to make a second macro that's just like +1. Just
Yeah.
only click that.
to do. So
Yep.
30 damage, and then your hunter's mark damage.
Uh-huh.
Yes!
Baby.
This is max.
42.
Full max. Oh
That-
my god.
That ghast is immediately slain.
Poor
You
gas.
blow its
I
head
do
clean
one
off.
thing right. And then I take my
Fuck,
second
man.
shot on this one. No bonuses, no hunter's mark, because I can only move it once.
Okay.
28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
God, I didn't say it again. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Just start signing +1 to hit. It's rolling phenomenal though.
16
I know.
points of damage. Okay, yeah. That ghast is not... What the hell? Oh, the mod broke. Alright.
Yay.
Alright, whatever.
Your
I'm
face.
angry at this shitty mod.
So disappointed.
There we go. Okay.
So she shoots that one.
hmm
She looks where that gas took cover, and she says, "Fucking coward!" She flips it off, and then she climbs back in the Brahma.
That's not where that's not where the white took. It's fine. You
It
crawl
went
back
in that direction.
Sure. You get back in the
Fuck
Brahma.
All right, and I
You
close the
do
hatch.
gotta kill it.
Hey, fuck you.
Okay. This cool.
I look at Ash and I say, "Please help."
Will continue its ritual. This
Cut
gas.
much, but that can
Punched
help
me in
a
the
little
brain.
bit.
Its ritual.
Punched
Will
me
this
in the
rage.
brain.
Ricky. You're up.
Okay, I will bonus action rage. I think I have one left from last time.
What?
That'll be the tail that comes out, and
Okay.
then I will run forward
Yep.
to this dude. Oh wait, sorry, I have to switch. Run forward to this dude,
Okay, you
And
run
I'll-
up to him.
smack
you
him
like-
with my axe.
You ran in a straight line. Would you like to make this a charge attack?
I don't know what that means.
You can do that.
Yes.
A woo.
Okay. It just means that it's you roll with disadvantage, but if you hit, it's double damage.
Do it. Do it.
Sure.
Do it.
I'm gonna
Now-
reaction
It's just a zombie,
restore
do it.
balance. So when a creature you can see within 60 feet of you is about to roll a d20 with advantage or disadvantage, you can use your reaction to prevent that roll from being affected by advantage or disadvantage.
So it's
So
just
you're
a straight
straight
roll.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I'm sorry. I'm having trouble finding my axe.
If you right-click on your character, you'll see a little window pop up. You can click on the Great Axe +1, and then you can roll it that way.
Okay.
Restoring balance.
Sorry, I have really bad eyesight, so I don't know which icon I'm supposed to click on.
Your token.
If I,
Just click on
Yeah.
right-click on your token.
yep.
You'll
Did that.
see a window pop up. It gives you your actions, your bonus actions, your reactions.
Oh.
At
got
the
it,
top
got
of
it.
it says Great Axe +1. It is
I'm
also
not-
foggy on this map, and that might make it a little harder to see. For that, I apologize.
There. So sorry, I don't know what I'm missing.
Okay, double click.
Usually I
on-
just do it straight from my character sheet.
You can do it that way too.
I always do. I've never used Foundry.
Great.
I
I'm
I
just
use
saying
the
it's an
character sheet
option.
on Foundry.
My problem is my inventory is empty.
Refresh your page.
Okay.
If you want, I can tell you what your plus to hit is.
How do you know that? Did you look over her
I'm
character sheet?
staring at her page. Yep.
I'm gonna hazard a guess it's 7, probably +8 for the magic weapon.
+9.
+9. Oh,
You were real close. That's what
I
you get for
was.
hazarding.
Yes, we got 3 proficiency.
Sorry, I'm just waiting for it to load again.
No worries.
Right, we do have 3 proficiency.
No problemo.
Okay. There everything is. It's back. Okay. Wait, not my hand axe.
The big
This one.
yes.
Great axe.
All right, roll an attack. It's a straight roll.
Big
Okay.
boy.
Nice.
19 hits. It's AC of 15. Go ahead and roll damage, and then we double the result.
Cool. Nice,
26
nice.
points of slashing
Yeah.
damage as you bring this great axe crashing on this greater zombie.
Plus 4. Right?
Plus
For
whatever
rage.
rage damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so plus 2. Plus
Plus-
2 twice.
Yep. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good hit.
So that was my first hit.
You have one more attack, I believe.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and swing my great axe again.
Okay. This one is no longer a charge attack, so you just can swing
Yeah.
it normally.
Yeah, and I'm going to swing it normally.
Could also reckless.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I don't think I will.
Okay.
With
That's
2 around
wise,
me.
considering.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them there.
That's a 14, which will not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Don't hit this
Yep.
zombie.
It does not.
Damn.
Just said
The
if AC was
greater
15.
zombie.
It's
Oh.
greater than the average chucklehead.
Mm-hmm.
None your business, man.
Anything else in your turn, Ricky?
Nope.
All right. This greater zombie is going to charge forward and dash, and it will get right up next to you. And there it is. Erin's turn. She hides. Ghoul's turn. Where's this one? Ah, this is one. Surges from the earth during the ritual.
Fuck.
And it joins it.
Eh.
Ash.
Ew, man.
Okay. Let's move everybody. But well, bonus action first. I only got 2 spell slots left, so
Oh.
here you go. You get 8 points
Who's
of
you?
healing.
Me, the critically injured one,
Oh.
The Joe.
the one who's been
Yep.
begging for help.
8 points of healing for you as a bonus action as I jab a needle into your leg.
No, fucking ask. Jeez.
All right.
Whoever that is.
Where are you moving the Brahma to?
Uh, it has 30 feet. 30 feet.
35.
Yeah.
35 feet of movement.
Okay. Gonna move it up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
I can't. We can't move everybody. So. There we go. Perfect. And then
There you
I
are, you
think-
little bitch.
I think a charge would be great. It can only move 10 feet, or is it a 10-foot charge?
I believe it is a 10-foot charge. Yes.
Woo! Is this the thing that
It's a
bounces?
10-foot line.
10-foot
Ah.
line. Okay. I was hoping to get both of them, but
Do
we're a
one
little
of the
bit
thing that
closer.
bounces.
Yeah, you could rip one of the lightning charges.
Mm-hmm. And you get all 3 of them potentially.
Yeah, let's do that then. Yeah, let's do that. We'll use a charge to do a lightning. Does it have to be right up against it, or?
No, it has to be within 15 feet.
Okay, perfect.
I think.
That
I don't remember. Let me read it. It's been a while since I made the thing.
Been a while.
Yeah,
30 feet according to the
Yep, 30 feet.
cheat.
The reaction defense is 15 feet.
So yeah, an electrical surge.
So you
Uh,
pick
use
one,
one of
and then
those.
it jumps.
It has red. I can't use it because it's run out of charges. Apparently,
But it doesn't. It has 5 charges. Just
I know.
Just click
Force
buttons.
it. Is there a
Nice.
Just
continue
click-
anyway?
Clickety click. Just roll
Easy
d20
going.
or whatever.
hold on. Let me just. I want to fix this real quick. Why? Oh, I see what's going on. I just need to give this. What is going on here? I'm sorry. working on it. Nearly finished.
Guys, guess
preparing.
what I'm about to eat.
Peanut.
While you're working on it, I have birthday cake macaroons.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I was gonna
I like
say.
macaroons. I don't know how I feel about the birthday cake ones.
I've never had birthday cake, so I'll let you know.
You've never eaten birthday cake?
Not macaroons. I've had birthday
Okay, I was gonna
cake.
say you've never eaten a birthday cake.
It's my favorite little muffin
I
spice.
did get to eat some homemade apple pie today. My wife and I went
Yum.
apple picking 2 weekends ago, and we made apple pie.
I
By
love
we, I mean I morally supported her by standing near the kitchen while she made apple pie.
You did great.
All right.
Yeah.
Now it should work. Try it again.
Okay. Nope.
Just
Refresh your
look at
page.
D20 and
Yeah,
It
I'll
worked
refresh.
for me. So
I'm
problems
assuming he
over
just needs
there.
to refresh.
Yeah. Just need to refresh again.
look at a D20.
Technology is flawless.
It's a
Vision
custom.
failed.
It is a custom vehicle in a system not used to having vehicles. So you give it some slack.
Yeah. See, like we say at work,
Love it.
it will always work eventually.
Yeah.
I'm about to eat this whole bag.
Give me one.
Is this a threat? What are
Thank
they?
you, Dooch.
Mhm.
They're birthday
Birthday
cake
cake
flavored
macaroons.
macaroons.
Oh,
Oh,
delicious.
so good.
And he gave me one. And yes, they were very good.
Yeah, on my end, it's not working.
Just click a D20.
What's the? Is there like a plus to hit or
It's not.
It's a
They have to
plus.
make it. They have to make a
a
saving
con
throw.
save? I see that. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
probably why.
you have to roll.
Huh.
You have to just roll damage, and they will make the con save. I just need you to
Whoa.
click the damage.
It won't even pop up. I click on it and it consume charge and it doesn't. It just says
Okay.
no resources
Just
available.
okay. All right. All right. All right. Here's what we're gonna do instead. Okay.
How about that? I said no. Don't use it. I'll keep track of it in my mind. So
Perfect.
there we go. That's a lot of fours and a lot.
solid roll.
That's a
Yep.
really good roll.
I'm making the con save. Which one are you targeting first?
We're gonna target this one in the back first, and then hopefully it jumps up.
As it
To
makes its
these
con
two.
save, it needs to make a 15. It rolls a 7.
Yes.
Sweet.
So it takes 26 points of lightning damage.
Dope.
Which means it kills it.
Yes.
I'm going to
Amazing.
roll a d4. Left one is odds, right one is evens.
Okay.
Odds is going to the left one first. I'm going to roll a con save.
Okay.
It rolled a 16, so the surge does end with that one, but it takes 13 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Still good.
Good enough.
So suddenly,
And
the
that's-
battlefield near you, Ricky, you just hear as an electrical bolt just
I bet that
jumps to
smells
those two.
Off.
Oh, it smells rank.
Cooked decaying flesh.
And that's all I can do on that.
Okay, which means that Razgar's Revenge's turn is past. Richard, we're back up to you, top of the order.
All right, we gotta
going on
kill
there?
these spooky guys. I'm gonna try to rip a cannon shot at this one up here on the left.
It is in half cover due to the obelisk from you, so it has a +2 to its AC. Go ahead and roll your attack.
I'll take it.
You got this.
I hope so.
I believe in you.
18.
Its AC is an 18, so you hit.
Yours.
Hot damn.
Go ahead
Fuck
and roll damage.
up. Two. Six.
Two.
Okay.
There's a 6 in there.
19 points of damage. It needs to make a con save. DC is 10.
Fail.
It did not fail, so it is not ripped apart by the cannonball. But it does take
Oh.
19 points of damage.
All right, I loaded up for another shot next round.
Okay. You are being the gunner. Okay.
Yeah.
Like it.
It's
would
now
wanna
the
use a
second
pistol
round,
when you
by
got a
the way.
cannon?
Please roll me a D100.
Nice. I think. Yep.
Okay, don't worry about it.
47.
Okay.
Next. This wraith is going to. So it was behind that cover.
I hate him.
It is going to move here and teleport here.
Yeah, we gotta get that sneaky wraith because we gotta drop all of these before I blow off the obelisk.
It appears around this corner, Ricky, and it's going to take a longbow shot at you.
There he is.
That's a. That's an 11 to hit, so it's going to try again. All right, Ricky, does a 22 hit you?
Yep.
You take 9 points of piercing damage,
Halved. So 4.
and it will drop back behind cover. So now this greater zombie's in your face's turn. It's going to try and slam you with its gross hands.
Ew.
Block it with the rock face.
Yeah.
I don't think a zombie would
Good
care
old-
much for that.
Good old salad fingers. Let's go.
Ew.
That's
man.
a 17 to hit.
I am gonna use my reaction,
Uh-huh.
which is my tail, and I have to just remind
Increase your AC.
myself.
Okay.
Oh, I think I get. Yeah.
This is a good call. You don't want to get hit by this thing.
Not about sticky fingers.
Suck him.
Is that what they're called now?
There.
These greater zombies
Yeah.
have sticky fingers? Great.
Old
Slang
sticky
now.
fingers.
I was actually thinking, you know how most military people have nicknames in the military? Ricky can be Ricky the Rock Face.
Ricky
Oh.
roll.
Old rock face Ricky.
Oh, Rock Face Ricky.
So that increased your AC to a 17.
Yep.
So it still hits.
Ugh.
Wee wee wee.
Okay. You do take a lot. Okay, hold on. You take
Oh no.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 2,
No, I'm sorry. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 4.
4.
And then 10 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch. That's worse.
Is that
Ugh.
halved?
No,
Does
it's
that
only
have to-
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay, so 14 total.
Yes.
Got it.
That was its second swing. That's its turn. Okay. Zed. What are you going to do?
This is the one I have hexed, right? Yeah. Shoot it with my Eldritch Blast. Go
Okay.
figure. 26 plus 4.
Plus 4.
14.
Yeah, you hit the shit out of it.
Yeah, 14, 14 force and 6 necrotic.
14 force. It does take reduced damage from necrotic. I deceived you.
Yeah, that's
before.
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Does it get pushed 15 feet back?
10.
10 feet.
That's what I meant.
Ooh, don't touch my friend.
With
You
your
just
sticky
hear-
fingers.
And another one. Oh. That's
And another
going to
one.
be a 13
That
to
misses.
hit. I am going to do nothing.
Okay, you stay in the Brahma.
Mhm,
You're hanging out of it. This
Actually, no. I'm going to go run behind this rock. Bam. I'm out.
Okay. So that rock is small.
Is not big. I go back.
You crouch.
I lay down. I
you
go
point-
prone.
If your rock is blocking your vision,
This
it's big enough
This
for
rock
cover.
is big.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So this rock wouldn't block
Correct.
sight either.
Fuck yeah. I'm
I'd
going
love that
Basically
you
look
picked,
over,
like, the
it's only 2
smallest
feet
rock.
tall.
I
I'm
lay
gonna go over
prone.
here. Yeah.
Okay. It reminds me of the owl bear from that frickin' one shot. Okay, this wraith is going to continue its ritual.
No.
Yeah. And as it does, I'm going to roll. Oh. A shitty fucking ghast appears. up out of the ground.
God.
We need to stop this shit.
I think that's a good idea. Yes.
I'm working on it.
All right, Joe.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yep.
step out of the Brahma again, feeling barely revitalized, but it's something.
Are you
I
talking
have
shit to your healer right now?
I'm talking
I
shit to
am-
that healer at all times. This is a straight shot. Is there any cover?
It's a straight shot.
Ash face
so
bombs.
No,
Face pause.
you have
Yep.
moved to a place where there is a straight
So
shot.
bonus action, Hunter's Mark, onto him, so I can roll
What's
with
the
advantage.
range on Hunter's Mark? I thought it was 90 feet.
Shit. Okay, never mind. Hold on.
I believe it is
Maybe
as well.
Damn it. So I already moved 10 feet, so I need to move another 10.
Okay, it's still
I
not
swear.
90 feet.
gotta move your last
God damn
10.
it, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it.
Just take the ones out in front.
I
She's
want to
trying
do
to
the
end the
ones
ritual.
doing
The
the
lo-
ritual.
The longer we
you-
leave the
okay.
ritual ones, the more there are in front.
Yeah,
I think the
alright.
ghost guys are the target.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. 90 feet.
Everything's going swimmingly.
Advantage. Okay, there's a Hunter's Mark on it now.
Okay, noted. I will mark it.
+1 ammunition.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Go ahead
Thank
and roll
you,
your
You're
attack
Keith.
with advantage.
You're doing great.
Swear to God,
Oh
forget.
my god. Terrible. A 2 and a 3.
That will not hit.
Heck and balls. Alright, second shot.
Okay,
No advantage.
correct.
22.
That hits.
That's something. Oh, 23. Yes! Max damage.
Hey.
So, 18. Plus Hunter's Mark. Yeah!
Ooh.
24 points. of damage.
Ah! Yeah.
The gunshot seems to tear away a huge swath of the wraith's shoulder, but it continues its ritual.
It doesn't have to make a save?
It's not the one concentrating.
I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
The obelisk is concentrating on the wraith. All right, Joe, you're out of movement. and
Yeah,
that's
sure
all your
am.
shit.
And I stand there with like a knobbly kneed doe. Just terrified.
Okay. This ghoul is going to remain focused. This ghast, now that it has a replacement, is going to surge towards you.
Stop it.
No, and it will action dash. Oh.
Damn it. Damn it!
Ah. And that's his turn. This wraith is going to... Hold on. I'm gonna roll. Okay, we got another spicy boy emerges from the ground. Why is the music so loud all of a sudden? I can't even hear myself. There we go. I apologize. Right. As another greater zombie joins the initiative, Ricky, it's now your turn.
Cool. The dude right in front of me. I'm gonna take my great axe. I'm gonna swing at him.
Sounds fair. Go ahead, give it a shot.
Yeah.
21 hits.
+2.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good whack.
A whack.
As you slice off more from it and it's getting critical in health, roll me a d8.
8.
2.
2.
The slashing damage removes the left arm of the greater zombie, removing one of its attacks.
Nice.
Woo! Lovely.
There.
But it's still standing.
Oh, it's still right in front of you.
Cool. I'm gonna whack at it again.
Like you're pruning. Go for it.
Yeah.
That
Ugh.
will not hit.
That's my turn.
Okay. The greater zombie you just fucking maimed is now going to try and slam you for maiming it. It rolled a 9 to hit, so don't worry about it. And it doesn't have
Okay.
another attack, so move on. Aaron is hiding. It's now this ghoul's turn. It will focus on the ritual. Ash, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna skirt around Ricky and move the Brahma into these 4 squares.
Got it. So
You could move
I
everybody.
mean, you could also run over the one right in front of us.
Right. It's
Yeah,
it's
but I
only
might
10.
die.
It's only 10 feet. And with
okay.
another electrical charge, I can get all 3 of them possibly.
Yeah.
So I will target this one first in front of Joe because Joe has a death wish, and I scream at her, "Get the fuck back in the Brahma!"
Live faster, die trying.
Okay.
The only
You are running out of electrical surges. You have 3 left. After you use this, which one
I
are you
know, I'm
targeting
trying.
first?
The ghoul in front of Joe.
Okay, I'll roll his con save. Go ahead and roll me your damage. And roll the 9. And it takes 15
Less
points
effective.
of lightning damage. It bounces. This one's the closest one, so I will roll his con save. They rolled a natural 1.
Nice.
Do you reroll damage, or does it take the same
It
damage?
takes the same damage.
I see.
damage.
And then this last one, roll a con save as it bounces to that one as well. It rolled a 14, so it takes
Whoa.
the 15 as well.
Nice.
Suddenly, all 3 of these undead are... and they almost collapse instantly, but they remain standing. All of their muscles contorting against their will. Ash, anything else in your turn?
I'm actually gonna move a little bit more up so I can have the Brahma block this particular zombie from getting to Joe.
Thanks.
Okay.
Because
Sorry, I talk shit.
someone has to look after her stupidity.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's now the Revenge's turn. It's nothing, no recharging, and we move on. Richard, you're up.
All right.
So, you are considered threatened.
I am.
So, the cannon is at disadvantage with everything in melee with it.
I'm gonna pop out of the hatch, and as I pop out of the hatch, I'm gonna go, Ash, take the cannon. I'm gonna try and keep Joe safe. And I'm gonna
I
pop
need a
out and just,
babysitter.
as I'm getting out, action fire my pistol at point
I'm
blank
the only
into
one
the
truly
ghoul.
keeping Razgar's memory alive by doing this.
I think
Yeah.
you just ran out of movement.
You're
after you
gonna
tried to make a shot.
you're gonna join Razgar.
Oh,
I think you just
13?
Which
greeted
one are
your
you
life
shooting?
for an extra 6
oh,
damage.
the ghast.
That's
the
its
one
AC,
right up
is
front.
13.
Nice. I couldn't remember. Damn it.
I don't expect you to remember. It's okay. 8.
For 8.
It is threatened, so that's sneak attack.
I'm deciding if I want to save the sneak attack for the other guy.
Okay.
Oh, fuck it. With this, we're in danger. We gotta keep you alive. I'll roll sneak attack.
Yay.
I was trying to be optimal.
Well, that's a really good sneak attack.
Well,
That's
that sneak attack turned
okay.
from a shot in the shoulder to a headshot, and the gas
Just
just
open
is
the head.
immediately dead.
Pop it in the
Thank
head.
God.
And at this point, I can't do the cannon, so I'm just gonna shimmy sham. Oh, that's the measure tool, not the movement tool. I'm gonna shimmy sham here with
Okay.
my movement.
You hop out of the Brahma, you're in melee.
Yep, and
At-
I'm gonna put my short sword into the one threatening Ricky.
Okay, this
With my
one. The one that's
offhand.
missing a limb. Go for it.
Yeah.
Over the table, I do have restore balance 3 times a day. Which
Nice.
can
I'm
26
assuming
hits.
it's the 26 hits. Ignore the +5 because it's an offhand.
Okay, so you deal 4 points of slashing damage. Is it a magical short sword?
It is not. Nope.
Okay, 4 points of slashing damage. All right, at the end of your turn, please roll me a d100.
Oh,
Will
no.
do.
Low, 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 low.
Roll me a d4.
I will.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Emerging from the west, 4 zombies shamble onto the field.
Where west? Oh, I see them. Oh, it's fine. They're far away. They're not here. I don't even see them.
Look, my plan at this point is to cover Joe and Ash in the tank so that they can take out the wraiths.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. Next. Behind this cover, this wraith is going to... Well, actually, Zed, you made noise as you went there. I'm going to roll perception. What's your passive stealth?
What would that be?
Just your
Proficiency
stealth
plus
plus
my
10.
stealth? 15.
Okay, it hears you.
Okay.
It comes around the corner. And it's going to run up to you. And swings a battle axe at you, Zed.
Jesus.
It's a 21 to hit you.
Oh, yeah.
Is it using a shield? It is. Standard. Alright, that's 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I'll swing again.
Yeah.
That's a 17 to hit you.
Misses. I have an 18.
Okay. It will stay in melee with you. Next, this greater zombie. Richard, you're right in front of it, and the fucking Brahma's right next to it. It's really dumb. I'm going to give it a chance to attack the Brahma instead. I'm going to roll a d4. On a 4, it hits the Brahma. It rolled a 1, so it's going to hit you.
Okay, that's fair.
It would have been funny, though. That's a 22 to hit you?
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. You take 11 points of damage total. Do you have any resistances here?
I have my uncanny dodge.
You can have the total if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the total.
All right. And then it will swing again, because it does still have both limbs. That's 17 to hit you.
Exactly.
Okay. That's 10 points of damage total.
All right, I will take that because I can only do that once.
Correct. That's his turn. This ghast is not doing the ritual. It will surge forward. 30. And then it gets up into your face. That's his turn. Zed, you're in melee. What do you do?
Bam! I am going to Hexblade curse this guy in front of me.
Okay, the curse is now on
Sword
this one.
Wraith Warrior. I still have
curse,
Hex
not
on
Hex.
the other one. Yeah, no, I still have
Oh,
Hex.
I misunderstood.
Hexblade's curse.
Different. Okay.
I am going to take a shot, and as I do it, I'm going to restore balance so I don't have disadvantage.
Okay.
'Cause
Says with gritted teeth.
selfish.
Give me balance.
Oh, I'm gonna crit it. I'm gonna
You're
bump it up.
gonna-
I'm using inspiration.
Nice.
Okay.
So it's a natural 20. So it's gonna be plus 18 so that's 11 because of Hexblade's curse plus 10. So that's gonna be 21 force damage, and it's pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
And again.
So it took 21 points of damage from that shot?
21
Oh
force.
man,
Yeah.
if you had another inspo, you could crit
I
again.
do. I have one last one. Fuck it. Why not? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I heal.
Oh,
I heal, by the way. I'm only down 2 health, so that's fine. I heal back up to full because of Hexblade's curse. Whenever I crit, I get 7.
All right, when you crit.
that's
Yeah.
I thought it was only
hilarious.
when you killed it.
And this
It's
is gonna
both,
be plus 13, whatever I roll.
Am I
here.
crazy for thinking you crit on a 19?
He does crit on a 19 with Hex.
I
Blade
used
curse.
2 inspiration. So
You
I don't have to
didn't
use either
use
inspiration.
inspiration.
Oh, I don't
Woo!
heal. I don't heal. Score a crit on a 19 or 20. I thought that's when I healed, so I don't take the heal, and both of those inspirations are back. Okay, cool.
A give and take.
So 25 on the next, and I take my 2 inspos
25
back, and
damage?
Yes.
You
So
kill.
it's okay.
Which
Wow,
means I need you to
told
make
him
a
to
charisma
fuck right
saving
off. Oh, welcome to the
Eyeball.
club, my guy.
I'm actually pretty
Yeah.
good at those.
Yeah,
17.
unlike me.
throw. 17 is successful. You still feel this horrible pain as it slams into your head, but you'll take half damage.
Brain punch.
Okay, you take 13 points of psychic damage, halved. So then,
And then you
And,
heal
six.
from
And then
killing
I heal
it, right?
for yeah, and then I heal for 7. So I'll do damage and then heal.
So you get 1.
Heal. 13. And, okay, cool.
Alright.
And I'm gonna use my movement to get. You know what? Fuck it. I'm pushing up. 15, 25. That's fine. You know what? Let's use my last 5 to go back a little bit. I reconsidered the last step.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh shit! I didn't even see those to the west. Okay. That's my turn.
This one is going to focus on the ritual. This greater zombie is going to surge forward,
I just need to get a life.
and then action dash. It's going to go right up to you. But that's his turn. Joe, you're in
Okay.
melee.
Yep. I'm gonna fire at the guy who still has my hunter's mark.
Okay.
And he still has my hunter's mark, which means I still get advantage.
So it's a straight roll.
No, it's not.
How
You
about-
have disadvantage because there's a guy in melee.
Yes.
I have the gunner
You're-
fate. I don't have disadvantage on
Oh,
things
yeah.
melee with me.
That's what I have too.
Boom.
I love that feat.
Okay.
I'm using my +1 ammo.
Okay.
Yeah, plus
Roll your
1.
attack.
Fuck, this is character growth.
This is pen growth.
Yeah. I rolled an 18 for 29.
Yeah, that hits.
Boom. Aw.
Aw.
Womp
But
womp.
I get my hunter's
What?
mark with that.
Yeah.
So it's 7 plus 2.
Yeah.
9.
It's 9 points of damage. Okay.
Second attack.
Go for it.
Oh, that's my initiative. Why am I trying to click that? Another 18 to hit.
You mean 29?
That still hits.
Yeah. Yes.
Ooh, baby,
There we go.
nice little ball
So
at the end of that
17
one.
damage plus 1. God damn it.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Roll me a charisma save.
Fuck. Come on, Joe. Yes. Natural 18 for a 17.
You succeed, which means you take half.
Great.
Oh.
You
Boy.
take 20 points of psychic damage
Have.
to 10.
To 10.
I have
Oh
2 hit
my
points.
god. So
That's
wait,
enough.
did I take the full 13?
No,
took
you
half.
took
Or was
half.
that half? Oh, so I gotta
You had
take.
to
I
have
took the
13.
full 13. Yeah. So
Give
I
yourself
get
back.
I get 7 back. 7.
Yep, you gotta clean the Z out of your ears. All right,
Yeah.
Joe, anything else
The
on your
Zed.
turn?
What?
Anything else on your turn?
You got your bonus action to
My
move
bonus
something.
action.
Move your hunter's mark.
That's right. I will. I'm gonna move it to the other blue bitch.
Okay.
Lich. That's it.
Oh girl, you're hanging on by a thread.
I am. But it is a mighty and heroic thread.
Okay.
We don't
nice.
have healing potions.
This ghoul
We have a cat.
is focusing on the ritual, which is on that turn.
He
I need
shakes
to roll.
his head. Ah!
I have 1 spell slot left
Well,
because
you're
we
gonna
did not
need it.
rest.
Okay.
You're gonna need it for me.
Another white surges from the ground.
Where?
Oh.
Behind
Stop it.
us. No.
Oh, that's Ricky.
I got
Ricky,
so scared.
I would drop the one next to you first and then move to help Joe.
Oh, I was
Uh,
just measuring stuff.
But
as
also,
it-
please help me.
As it rolled initiative, it'll immediately go. This wraith
Oh,
runs.
Another one?
Yeah, that's what I said. Just spawned.
yes, you did.
God.
This one's going to. No, it's not. It's going to join the ritual. It will
Damn.
stand. Ricky.
Angry noises.
I know. Ricky, you're up.
Yep. Dude right in front of me, gonna swing my great axe.
That's a good call. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice,
Nice.
nice.
10 points of slashing
Plus
damage.
2.
12
Yeah,
points of
plus the
slashing
2
damage.
for the
Alright, hold on. As this greater zombie slumps to the ground, just make a saving throw.
Me?
No. Instead of dying, it falls to the ground
Eh.
and then stands up again with 1 hit point.
Fuck
Yeah,
zombies.
that's what I
Fuck
figured.
zombies.
Still alive.
Well, then I will flash down at it with my axe.
Okay, roll damage. Uh, 13 does not hit.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. The greater zombie.
We're not doing flanking, right?
Yes, we are.
We are. We always
Oh.
do.
Would she have flanking because I'm also next to it, or not?
You
because
are not
I'm
opposite.
Just be
across?
directly
Okay.
across.
Okay, so it's 3-5 flanking. Got it.
This greater zombie is going to swing at you, Ricky, for almost killing it. That's a 16 to hit.
I'll use my reaction.
Okay. You flap your tail up. You just need to roll a 2. That's not a 2.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, jinxed it, Echo.
I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose. You take. Okay, so you take 5 points of bludgeoning, which is halved,
So 2.
and then you take 9 points of necrotic. So 11.
Got it,
total.
11.
All right. That's his turn. It doesn't have another arm. This zombie, aware there is a fight, is going to dash and end up 1 square back. Next, Aaron hides. Next, this ghoul is going to continue its ritual. Next, this zombie is going to do the same thing. They dash into it. They hear there are people alive and they want to eat them. So this one goes here. Ash, you're up. Ash from the fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we don't stop the
have-
ritual, we all die.
Yep.
Okay. I assume this one is focusing on the ritual as well.
It's never
Yes.
moved, so.
All
Yeah.
4 of these undead are. So now that you're closer and you can see what's happening, the green energy is coalescing around these 4 undead. It seems as though it's seeping into their eye sockets, their ears, their nose, mouth. It's lifting them up almost like a couple inches off of the ground.
Okay.
I will actually.
Well-
I will give them markers so you can tell who's who, because you would be able to see it at a glance. Where is it? Here it is. They are
Okay,
not
I don't-
Give you a-
mechanically paralyzed, but
I'm gonna give you a heads up. I could see their names and health.
that's fine.
Just the ghouls. Okay, I just didn't know if you wanted that.
I don't care enough. They're just ghouls. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
It's Foundry messing up my default settings, and I'm not going to worry
No,
about
that's
it
fine. I was just.
right now.
I'm okay with it.
I was gonna say,
Sure
I
you
have shot
are.
the one in the back once before.
Yep. I wonder why it's just those that do it. That's weird. Whatever.
They should all do it.
No.
Fuck. Okay. We get in the gunner seat. Well,
Okay.
Adjusted
First-
the seating because you're really
first of all, because
You all hear just a. of the wheel.
first of all, I will take out a little pistol with a needle in it and I will shoot Joe in the ass with it.
Ow! Fuck. No
And you'll
bedside
get
manner.
7 points of healing as I move, then dip down back into the Brahma,
Yeah.
close the hatch behind me,
Just hear all-
sit into the gunner's seat, and then take an aim and fire at this one, which will probably be at disadvantage since I am threatened.
Yeah.
Damn it! That's a natural
Damn it.
20 and a 3.
Damn it.
Which one rolled first?
Ah, 3.
Well, you could roll again if you'd like, if you have an inspiration.
Don't.
Dude has 2.
Sure, go
It's
ahead.
true, dude says it too.
Dude has at least
So
2.
I do it at disadvantage again.
Yes.
Okay. 14.
14 to hit this guy. Hits.
Yep. Fuck yeah.
Fuck.
His AC is 12.
35.
You
Solid
roll
roll.
way better damage than I do with hand.
Maybe we should switch.
There, where there once was a ghoul, there is now a gross black Icarus smear,
Ew.
as it is immediately destroyed.
I am out of spell slots. No more healing.
Understood.
Should have waited for her to go down. What happens when you go down now? None of us have healing.
Yeah, I know.
wait.
That was the better option, was to wait for her to go
Don't
down.
even worry about it. Class, you made
Okay.
the right decision. You made the right decision. Don't let any of these people talk about me.
So, because you fired and you used your bonus action on something else, the cannon needs to be loaded before it can be fired again. It's now Razgar's Revenge's turn. Nothing was declared for electrical defense. But now it's the zombie's turn. This one, the slowest of the bunch, is going to run forward, and that's his turn. All right, Richard.
All right, I'm gonna open up with a pistol shot into this blight in front of Joe,
Go ahead.
because right now she's the one that can snipe and, in theory, end the fight.
Oh, that is a ghast, sir.
I guess. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Let's guess.
Yes. Yeah.
What
Look at
the
those beautiful
fuck?
colors.
Okay,
That was
yeah.
beautiful.
You crit him. Go ahead and roll damage.
Critical,
That was what I.
and I'm sneak attacking it too.
I figured you
Yeah,
would.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Damn! Look at that sexy roll.
for
Beautiful.
a lot.
It's
I
dead.
don't even know. That's a
Like,
shitload of damage.
You did 53 points of damage with that shot. It is
Oh.
this gas that was right in front of you,
Through the
Joe. It's like
skull?
reaching forward, and then its head just.
Joe wipes the ichor off her face, but she gives Richard a thumbs up.
I give you the nod and then turn around and try to drive my short sword into this one at 1 HP.
Okay.
I shimmy sham a little bit.
You
If I
want to be
move again, I
here if
provoke.
you want flanking.
Yeah,
Well, then you'd have to leave this one.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't do
I'll
it.
sort of get there so that Ricky can move one square
Yeah,
and flank
yeah,
in
yeah.
the event it doesn't work.
Noted.
Normal. Probably
14
not. Nope.
Does not hit their AC of 15.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It's cool.
At the end of your turn, please roll me a D100.
Will do.
Shit's loud.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a D4.
Okay.
1.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay, hold on. Let's see what shows up. Okay. A ghast appears from the west.
It's ghastly.
Spooky, scary, ghast. All right. This song doesn't work so well without skeletons. Next.
There's skeletons on the inside. We have skeletons on the
It's true,
inside.
they're all trying to get out. This greater zombie is going to try and slam you, Richard.
All right.
Actually, you didn't really respond to it slamming you, so it's going to roll again. On a 4, it'll attack the Brahma. It's a 4. All right, it's going to try and slam the Brahma.
Which has a lot
The
more hit
music
points
did
than
just
we do.
pick up.
That's a 22 to hit the Brahma, which does. as it slams the Brahma.
Scups the pain a little bit.
That's 16 points of damage to the Brahma. Does the Brahma react?
Hell yeah, it does.
I had a suspicion. It's immune to necrotic because it's a vehicle, so the Brahma takes 11 points of bludgeoning, which is resistant to, so it takes 5.
5. Okay.
So inside the Brahma, you hear a boom.
Dink. All right. So electrical defense, does it bounce to within 15 feet?
No, it's just the one target.
Just the one target?
The one that hits.
Okay. All right. Fuck you.
22 points of lightning damage. Hold on. Hold on.
Holding on.
It needs to make a con save, same as the surge.
This is gonna be funny if it dies.
It rolls a natural 3. So it takes 22 points of lightning damage. That greater zombie had 18 hit points left. So it needs to make a con save. Its DC is 5 plus the damage it took, which was 22, so 27. It rolled a 22. So, what happens, you turn away from the greater zombie, Richard, and it goes... It slams into the Brahma, and you watch it just go...
I just smell cooking flesh behind me.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining one of those electrical lanterns.
bug zappers, yeah.
Bug zappers.
That's exactly what happened. Just, you were down to 2 charges of Banasite battery.
Yep.
All right. It's no longer in the initiative. It's dead as shit. Zed, you're up.
I am going to take an opportunity attack.
Okay, it will swing at you.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Oh man.
Use your inspiration.
I'm going to,
I'm going to say you don't want this to crit you.
Yes, I know. I was just making sure I didn't.
Yeah, that necrotic damage
I'll
is a
info it.
bitch.
Okay, I'll roll again.
Thank you.
That becomes a 17 to hit.
That misses
Okay.
by 1.
Well spent inspiration.
Even 18 as a Sorlock.
Because I have medium armor and a shield.
Jesus.
Because I'm Hexblade.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna shoot at this front one, Wraith.
Okay.
Thing.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. First hit is going to be a natural 20. Is that enough?
We're
Yeah.
exchanging
Is
crits,
that-
it seems.
Yep,
That is
that's a natural 20.
Did you
For crack.
move your
I
hex?
thought I had a plus 10. My hex isn't on him. I can't move Hexblade's curse, right? Once it's done, it's done.
I believe it was on the zombie over here that died. Or not Hexblade's curse, Hex.
Oh,
You
no,
can
I'm
move
doing
hex,
something.
but it's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm doing something anyways.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is going to be plus 10. So that is 19 force damage on the first hit.
Okay.
I'm
Boom.
not going to move it, by the way.
All right.
Next attack, same thing, same target.
Okay, go for it.
22,
Yeah, that hits.
11.
11 points of damage.
You know what? Maybe moving it might do something. I'm going to move this one
Okay.
back. I'm going to sorcery point quicken.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just, if you could guess, do it again. First one's
Bam,
on
bam.
that same target.
Okay.
Yep. That's an 18.
That hits their AC.
27 to hit. 27 to hit. Yeah.
It still
And
hits.
Yes. 7 force damage.
Okay.
Are you
It's
moving
still
it?
up.
And
We're gonna
no, I'm not
bash it
moving
into
it
this
anymore.
guy.
No, I don't think it'll do anything anyways. He's in the guy. Last one. 17 to hit.
That hits.
And that is going to be... Ooh, baby. 14 force them all.
You
baby.
slay that wraith.
Yes,
Slay
queen.
I need you to make a charisma
Slay.
save.
No,
Oh,
queen.
man. Forgot about that. Got a 17 again. Same roll.
That's still successful. All right, you take
Oh.
12 points of psychic damage. Have it, so you
Okay.
actually take 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I roll bad.
And I am going to... I used 5 feet to get there. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
No, right there.
All right.
Perfect. Oh, it's fine.
This
I don't
greater
wanna go
zombie is
melee
going
with
to
something.
surge forward.
No.
It has options. It's going to make an attack on
Aw,
each
shucks. This one without an arm is just holding on.
of you. It's
I
bad.
see.
Yeah, he's going so hard.
Ricky,
He's
not
gonna
Ricky,
develop-
Richard.
Just
12
flapping with
to
one
you.
arm.
Nope.
Zed,
He's gonna develop Gorganism before he dies.
19 to hit you, Zed.
Shield.
Okay.
It's 23.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, it misses. Joe,
Okay, I get back.
Generally assume if a player says shield, it's enough to
I
protect
get
them.
I
Yeah.
get back onto the Brahma,
all right,
Thank
and
fuck.
I can shoot this one, right?
you sure can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It doesn't have my hunter's mark
It does
because
not.
I do not think I can. The obelisk is in the way.
It is.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot the ghoul with just a +1 ammunition. Ugh.
Does
You're
that little
so triggered right now. aren't you?
24.
That is.
that little Jesus mark on the top left corner mean it's concentrating on the ritual?
It means that the obelisk is concentrating on it.
Oh, okay.
Fucking obelisk. So that's 10 points of damage for the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Then fire again with my +1 ammunition.
You can do it.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I have cat.
Damage. Hello, cat.
Mal,
14 points of damage.
you kill it.
Okay. And then, god damn it. Okay, I guess I can't use my bonus action to attack. Well, I guess I could shoot something down here.
You could. You could try to blow up this 1 HP zombie.
Yeah,
If it's the
yeah,
bonus action from the weapon, it has to be at the
It
same
is.
target.
Oh.
Doesn't your Outrider... I thought the Outrider gave you a bonus action shot.
Yeah.
You
That's
should
what I'm
read-
asking. If it's the bonus action from the weapon,
Hold
or
on,
if it's from
hold
your
on.
class.
Hold on. I don't remember. Hold on.
For the sake of speed, yes, take a bonus action attack without proficiency on something.
Yay, all I have to do is not know things. I'm gonna shoot the one that's healthier, because I think Ricky can handle one
Alright.
with 1 HP.
You're rolling an attack at a -3. Go ahead.
Why?
Because you don't have proficiency, because it's the faster attack as a bonus action.
Okay, whatever.
It's your class mechanic. It's how your class
Yeah.
mechanic works.
I rolled shit and balls. Balls shit.
Okay.
Shit balls.
So its AC is 15. You miss.
But it's with my +1 ammunition.
Great. It still misses because it's at a
Shit.
-3 +1.
Okay,
You're in
I
the Brahma.
closed the hatch.
Okay. Next, this ghast's turn. It's going to. It runs. Next. This wraith is going to focus on its. Is getting drained. I'm going to roll.
No.
Yes. Okay. From the earth, another ghast surges.
Damn it.
Oh, good. It's dumb.
Yeah, I don't think it's smart enough to do the ritual.
They've been used for the ritual before. You've seen it happen.
Oh,
Yeah,
never
this
mind.
one, the one you just killed was used.
Was it?
Yes, it
That was
was.
cool.
Next
Damn,
is the
okay,
ghast
Snappy.
that just appeared. It is going to get attached by the ritual. Yay! Next, Ricky, you're up.
Shimmy over 1
Okay.
square.
Yeah, no, I know. So
He's been planning this for so long.
I have
Flank.
been. I've been trying.
Flank.
I've been trying to set it up so
I
hard.
heard. I've understood. There should be
Even tried
flanking
me getting to go
happening.
there.
It's
So
like-
I'm gonna move
You're
here.
not flanking.
I'm just imagining
Okay.
Ross right now. Flank, Flank.
Flank it. Flank it.
Someone argue if I've never heard of it. All right, what are you doing?
I will be as angry as is it Rachel in that? Okay. So I'm going to roll.
You have
I'm
advantage on your attacks.
Yes, I'm going to hit it with my great axe. Hopefully.
Yes, you are. Manifest that shit.
Yes.
Big old
Ooh.
20 for this
Yas.
one hit point.
Because you
Very
slayed it with a
important.
natural 20, it does not have a chance for Undead Fortitude to take effect. It is slain.
Yeah, baby.
It literally says if it's killed by a critical hit, it dies. How do you want to finish off this poor, maimed, one-limbed zombie?
I mean, I just want to go halfway through it, so just like, missing limb through diagonally, and it just splits in half.
Okay, it almost slides down the angle of the cut and then into two pieces. Well done.
Yeah. And then just like, I'll get it all over me and just like stepping right over its rotting corpse, I'll just go for this next one. Come like in front of me.
Over
Okay.
1 square. Over 1 square.
Yes, if you now
Here
you're
we go.
And I will swing my great axe at it.
With
Okay.
I'm gonna
bench.
give him an angerism.
an angerism.
You like what I did? You like what I did there?
I did.
Yes.
26 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Little barbarian.
Yes, +2.
17 points of slashing damage. Okay.
+2.
19.
Still angry.
I got it. All right. I believe that's your turn, unless you have a bonus action you'd like to use.
Nope.
All right, zombie. They're getting close, and now Aaron Hines, zombie is going to run.
Erin's doing great. I believe in her.
Zombie's going to run. Ash, you are up.
Okay. With Joe still on it, I'm gonna move the Brahma. How far do I have here? Can I move it like right here, like without
Mash,
hitting
Richard.
everybody?
You will have to move down.
Yeah,
a
move
bit.
it down first.
Yeah. Move it down 10, and then over 25.
That works.
Okay. And I have a clear shot on this one.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You are at disadvantage because there is a zombie threatening the Brahma.
Fortune
Right.
of the
Actually,
many. Fortune of the
actually,
many.
can we
fortune of the
retcon
many.
back to the
Not
right
me.
5 feet just so I don't have a
Cover.
disadvantage?
3
you
could.
would
No,
move it.
it'll.
Okay. All right. Cool. And then we'll fire at the one so Joe doesn't and takes more psychic damage.
Yay.
That's the
I'll do it
problem.
again.
I'm
I'll
literally
fucking do
doing
it
this
again.
just to save your ass.
Yeah. Ash does care.
He's gonna yell at you after. Oh, that's a
Oh.
natural one.
Oh,
A natural
You got
one.
inspiration?
guess I gotta do it.
I'm out of inspiration.
I've got an inspiration. I'll throw it
Oh.
out.
I
Okay.
do have one.
Okay,
Something happens when we nat one on the tank.
that's better.
26 hits. Go
lot
ahead and roll
better.
damage.
Fuck 'em up.
Okay.
I should read all this backwards.
You said you were gonna. I
27.
applaud your
Didn't have-
dedication.
Okay, it does not need to make a con save because it is destroyed by that cannon shot.
Yeah.
That happens. I need you to make a charisma save with advantage because you are inside of the Brahma.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Do we have our
I need that. I need
That's
that so
what the
much.
resistance field is.
Oh, that's what it is? Okay, nice.
Huh. It's like being in the Brahma helps.
Hey. Shut up.
Don't worry, that extra 3 damage from Hunter's Mark was worth it.
Oh boy. 12. I
Yeah.
still failed.
That's still a
just for you.
failure. Okay. You take some psychic damage there, Ash.
Yep.
Pen, this is where you say it didn't help.
You take 19 points of psychic damage.
It,
Okay.
He failed.
you failed.
Oh, okay.
Why y'all take
Oh,
talking
what?
shit to your
What the
medic?
fuck?
I'm just talking
I'm-
shit to Pen.
I'm talking shit to Dooch.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. So
19
you
points.
used your bonus action to reload the cannon.
Yep.
Next, zombie.
Does zombie things.
It does. Runs up to here. All right, Richard, it's your turn. What you gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna try to end this fucking ritual.
That's fair. You got a zombie right in front of you.
I
But
do.
he's got Gunner, so it don't matter.
I got Gunner, but I'm more concerned about the man up there. I'm gonna provoke from this zombie.
Okay, he's gonna swing at you.
How close do you have to be to fire?
The pepper box doesn't have that good a range, unfortunately.
No,
man.
it's like 30 feet.
Okay, that's a 16 to hit you.
It doesn't. My AC is 17.
Okay, you get away scot-free.
Nice.
So, oh, I'm on the wrong tool. Movement 30 feet. Cunning action dash.
Yeah, get up in this shit.
And I think I need to also be in melee for rakish audacity and fancy footwork, so I don't get to do sneak attack to him.
You only went
the
20
time.
the second turn.
Did I? I thought I went
Yeah.
60. 60 total. Hold on, because I was there. Yeah, that's 60 feet total.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I'm going to rip the pepper box as an action.
Okay.
Rip it real good.
16 hits its AC of 13.
Damage.
Wait, are you a swashbuckler?
I am.
He's not in
10 points of
melee.
piercing damage.
Does it?
Big baby.
I need to be in melee for fancy footwork if that's what you're.
Okay.
All right,
Gotcha.
so you are within a certain range of the obelisk,
Yikes.
Mr. Richard.
I am.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Your rakish audacity will be your downfall.
It will be.
I'm glad you're gonna join the ritual. Bet.
I have one inspiration that I can use. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Yeah.
Roll it again.
Let me mark down on my sheet that I have 0 inspiration.
The DC was 15.
Oh my god.
You feel the strange pull as green tendrils of energy seem to swirl up your legs, but they have no grasp on you.
Cool.
I'd hate to see what that natural one would do, but I also want.
Me too. Me too.
All right, Richard, that's your turn, I believe.
That is all 3 of my actions.
Okay, Zed.
Come on, Zeddy boy.
Fuck. I'm doing it. Bye. Did I see these green tendrils come at him?
Yeah, everyone saw it.
Oof,
Okay,
that's
so
dead.
I'm gonna, instead of getting closer, I'm gonna provoke an opportunity attack.
It already had one.
Right.
Oh, so I'm just gonna run away.
Thanks, Richard.
You're the best.
I
Thanks,
could help.
Richard.
I'm.
What the
No problem.
fuck,
Thanks.
No
Richard?
problem, Dad.
Thanks, Dick.
All right, go ahead. Make your attack.
Slick dick.
I am going to. I'm gonna hex it first. So I move the hex. And then I do my stuff.
Do your stuff.
16.
That hits.
Pew pew.
Which 12 plus a blank of necrotic plus 6 necrotic. 12 force, 6 necrotic on the ghoulie boy. Next one.
Wait, how
Kaboom.
much? Fucking chill. What the hell was the total damage?
He just
12,
rambled off
18.
like 8 numbers.
18
12
points of
force,
damage total.
18. Okay,
6 necrotic.
got it.
6 is necrotic. Yes, yes.
It is not
I'm-
resistant to necrotic.
Okay, but I don't think my second hits with a 12.
Its AC is 13, so I'm afraid not.
Oh boy, I want to stop this ritual. Bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know? Bump it up. That's my last hit spell.
You're making it a 13?
Yes.
Okay.
gotta get
you
that
hit.
plus
Go ahead and roll
one.
damage.
And then I
I
do
hit
this
that plus
plus.
one.
Oh, that's not great.
Bink.
You get
Plus 7 force and 1. Oh, that was the worst inspiration ever.
It had 8
Uh,
hit points. It dies.
You did it.
Yeah, this is the greatest inspiration ever.
As the body of... Okay, Zed. As the body of this ghast collapses, the obelisk suddenly flashes with green light in all directions. And you watch as green tendrils seem to swim out in all directions. And you
Bye,
watch
Richard.
as many of them swirl around Richard.
Oh,
You
The
almost
obelisk, shoot
can't
the obelisk,
see
shoot
him.
the obelisk.
You almost can no longer see Richard.
Oh, shit.
Richard just yells at, just
Ah,
shoot
that is
the
right.
fucking thing.
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
Sorry, Chief.
That's your turn, Zed.
That it is.
I didn't mean to skip this greater zombie. He is still ready to clown Ricky. He's going to try and hit you. That's a natural one. He doesn't hit you. He's going to try again.
Aw.
That is a 15 to hit you.
I will use my reaction,
Okay.
so he won't hit me.
All right. Well done.
Whatever. I finally rolled a number.
Fail.
Okay, good.
Nice.
A
rolled a
real
number.
number. Yeah.
Fail. He misses. Joe, you're up.
Hey, can
Shoot
I?
the fucking
I know.
cannon.
Can Joe scramble for the gunner seat where
Five
Ash
minutes?
is-
Kitty
Ash
Cat
is
is?
sitting
I know.
there.
Can I force my way in and boom acrobatics?
No.
I will.
Small.
I will willingly be move if she's gonna
Push him
take a
out of
shot.
the seat.
So
If you occupy the same. Oh, yeah, let's see.
to remove someone from a position requires typically in athletics to move them out of it, and it's generally with the idea of they're unconscious. So you can move little Ash out of the seat, but that'll take your action.
Such a waste of time. I guess I'll fire with my own gun at the.
How about it needs to be loaded? Can you use your bonus action to load the gun? Is that
Can I?
possible?
You can do that.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action to load it and say fire, and then I'll use my own action to fire at the obelisk with my own gun,
Okay. Yeah, that's
my
fine.
itty bitty boy.
Look at Keesby. Look at Keesby.
Thank you. I would have forgotten. With the ammunition.
As you are loading it, everyone within, well, all of you here, necromantic energy is growing stronger and stronger.
Even we can see that crown.
Good. And the crown is silent.
I fire 18 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
13 points of damage.
Halved.
It's magic ammo.
You didn't declare that.
I did. We had this
Yeah,
whole
you
You
conversation.
did.
No,
Yeah,
well,
100% did.
I said
I did.
Keesby, and then he moved.
And then I said, yes, thank you, +1.
Okay. 13.
I swear to fuck.
I
Okay,
believe you.
I used my
This
+1
is important.
ammo again for my second attack.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That hits.
Damage. Another 13.
All right.
That's my turn.
Oh boy.
All right. It is now this ghast's turn. It's going to run up and ends its turn right here. Ricky. You are... Let me check. Yes. Ricky, you are within the radius of the necromantic energy. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
That means you are too, Zed.
Yeah.
Yee, he says. Good roll.
Nice.
You
Okay.
succeed. You feel the strange pulling sensation at your limbs, at your legs. It's beckoning you towards the obelisk, but you resist it.
Okay. I'm feeling that. What do I want to do? Is there room for me in the Brahma?
That's not
Yeah.
full.
Yeah. You can get
Yeah.
Richard's not in it.
Um,
R.I.P. Richard.
Shoot
because
the
like
thing,
at this
shoot the
point,
thing.
all we're focused on is the obelisk, right?
Uh-huh.
Which I can't do anything about. So I'm gonna disengage. I think and get into the Brahma.
Okay.
Smart move.
You do that.
Yeah, I think that's the right move right there.
Very well. Very good. Very good.
So that's your turn. This zombie is going to surge forward. Please move your token, like, onto the Brahma. As it gets to it, it's going to swing at the Brahma because you're all in it.
That effect looks so cool, by the way.
Thank you.
It does.
That's a 15 to hit, which doesn't hit the Brahma, and the zombie gets one attack. Aaron is terrified. Next, this zombie is going to run up to Richard. Action
Yep.
dash. It's a melee.
Shit.
This zombie is going to run up to the Brahma and attack it. It hits the Brahma with a 19, and it deals 2 points of bludgeoning halved for 1. You just hear a on the outside of the Brahma.
Oh, the
Ash.
paint job. Do it, Ash.
Okay. Well, first, I am not going to have disadvantage, so I'm moving the entire Brahma away,
Okay.
Ah, we're naked.
leaving everybody behind. Okay.
You
Uh,
take 2 attacks of opportunity. Hold on.
That's totally fine.
I realize they're not intimidating, but they will try. It's a 9 to hit. Okay, try
They're
another.
doing their best.
They certainly are. That's 11 to hit. All right, don't worry about it.
Okay. And then open fire.
Roll your attack.
Suspense. 21.
Yes.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fuck him up.
Wow.
So many 2s and 3s.
17 points of damage to the obelisk.
Double.
But it's a siege.
Halved and then doubled. So, 17 points of damage to the obelisk.
Fine.
As
All right.
the shell slams into the base of the obelisk, Richard, I
Yep.
need you to roll me a con save.
Oh, boy.
I also need this
Oh.
zombie to roll me a con save.
Right. I will roll one of those. I'm out of inspiration, so wish me luck.
Wish you luck.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, good, good, good. Good roll.
You are within 30 feet. Anybody else within 30 feet? I don't think so. Nope.
No.
Okay. All right. Richard, you succeed. You watch as the zombie that's up close to you, as it's reaching toward you, you watch as the green energy grabs onto it, and almost as if its skin begins to crack even more than it already is, it breaks apart into green particles, green ash, that swirls toward the obelisk and begins to patch the hole that was just punched through it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That zombie had 22 hit points, which goes to the obelisk.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, we can start ripping through the obelisk and the zombies. I don't think it's a bad idea to keep shooting. I just need to get away from it.
Mhm.
Yep. I reload as a bonus action.
Noted. This zombie is going to run to you. It action dash is up to you, Zed. Richard.
All right, I'm
All-
going to
all the
action
movement.
move.
When you get 30 feet away from it,
Yep.
I need you to make another wisdom save.
Oh.
Wisdom or con?
Wisdom.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Con is to
Oh,
resist it
boy.
eating you. Wisdom is to
Okay.
resist it pulling you.
Oh, problem's not.
Eek.
With a failure, Richard.
Richard.
I will use a point. Only one. Only point of inspiration
Okay.
that I have.
Roll it again, Richard.
Oh.
That was, damn it, that was almost
It
a
was
natural
almost
20.
a 20. Yeah. Oh well.
Richard, with that failure, you stop. You hear a familiar voice calling to you in the direct from the obelisk. You hear an old partner. Oi! Where you going? You can't leave it like this. You turn and you face the obelisk. Green, black, gray, stone. You don't see anything familiar, but you hear it enough that it gives you pause. You are grappled mentally.
Okay.
Your movement
That
speed
was
is
fine.
0.
Yeah.
You are mentally grappled.
Let me make sure I stopped you at 30. Oh, you got a little farther. There you are.
Hey. I'll take it.
Zed. You're melee with
do
a
I still
zombie.
get-
What do you do?
Do I still get the rest of my actions, or does that end my turn?
Oh, sorry. You can take your action, yes.
Okay.
And your bonus action.
Yep.
Your movement speed is 0.
That is okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna rip my non-magical bullet into the obelisk.
Okay. Roll an attack.
I will. My gun jams. My gun.
Roll another
My-
d20. You need to roll below a 16.
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest. That might have helped you.
Okay.
My gun
You
jams.
just miss. You just miss.
okay.
Your gun does not jam. On a 16 to 20, it jams.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It just misfires.
Well, and then bonus action, I will. Can't I fire the
Frying is
pepper
a
box
free
as a
action.
bonus action?
Yeah, the pepper box says you can use it to shoot again without your proficiency if you look at it.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll shoot again without my proficiency, so just
Okay.
take 3 off of this.
Sure, go ahead. That hits. Go
Damn.
ahead and roll damage.
And I don't get sneak attack.
Oh.
Minimum.
6 points
A
of
crisp
damage.
3.
Roll me con save.
Oh shit. Oh no! You can't do damage when Richard's next to it.
You
Yeah,
succeed.
that's why I said that natural one saved him.
Okay. You feel the tendrils gripping you. You can feel them almost biting into your flesh, but they are unable to take anything from you.
I did have a thought of when I got out of the Brahma to grab the cracked power cell and then just like toss it next to the obelisk
That's a thing
and then
you
just
could
pop
do.
the sucker. I can't right now.
True. Zed.
I'm gonna use my feet to Misty Step on top of the Brahma, back right corner.
Fair enough, yep.
Goodbye. And I'm gonna hold my action. I'm gonna hold an Eldritch Blast on the obelisk for when Richard comes to us. So if he doesn't escape, or if he goes down.
Okay.
Yeah.
This greater zombie is going to run, and it sees you.
Oh no!
Oh?
I'm retconning. Yeah.
You have so many more actions and so many more targets.
Yeah. No. I'm just gonna shoot
No,
these
no, no, no,
guys.
Okay. Did you forget there were
I-
other undead around?
I forgot there were so many of them.
We're
still
all
around.
focused on Richard not dying.
I was literally tunnel vision on him. I didn't see anything else.
as you
first
are,
guy.
as you're concentrating on this and the fact that Richard can't get away, Zed, you hear, I could help you sever the connection. It would be so simple.
I see you, class.
Mm.
He wants it so bad.
This is it. This is Dire. Dire's. This is your
I still got
stipulation.
plenty of health.
He's doing fine. That's true.
Fine.
He's doing fine. We're gonna get him out, and if not, we'll use you. I fire Eldritch Blast at him, a 19 to hit. The first one.
Yeah, that hits.
I
Push it.
couldn't move. Push it real good. Ooh, baby. 8 force,
Okay.
and he moves back 10 feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it to. I'm gonna shoot him again. Shoot him again.
Do it.
Boom. 24.
That hits.
4. 15 force damage, and he's back 10 more feet.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. It's now that greater zombie's turn. It's going to, whoa. Okay. Oh.
Oh, you got
Because
double
it's,
things.
it's counting the move. Alright, hold on.
Oh.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's going to smack the Brahma. Because you're out of reach.
Smack my Brahma.
I'm so happy I did the second one on him then.
13 misses.
That's such a
18
good song.
hits. The Brahma takes 7 points of damage.
Halved?
That is halved.
Okay.
Joe.
Joe's gonna pop out of the hatch, and she's aiming at the obelisk, and then she sees Richard still in the
Shoot
vicinity.
the fucking obelisk!
I'll take that as consent.
Yeah,
She'll
Richard
shoot
gives
it
consent.
with her +1 ammo.
Okay.
Oh no.
16? Sorry, 19. I misread.
19 hits.
Oh no.
Roll 20 to hit. And then
Oh,
16 points of
no.
damage.
Roll me a con save, Richard.
I got his
Will do.
consent. No one can
I-
accuse me of being
yeah.
a murderer.
It's a difference between if I die or everybody dies. Is at least Richard's mind.
Oh,
Chris 10.
Richard.
Yep.
You feel the green energy reach and claw and pull, and suddenly you see bits of your flesh pulling away from you as green dust, and you take
Ow.
16 points of necrotic damage.
I'm assuming it doesn't count as an attack.
No.
To have.
Alright, uncanny dodge.
dodge.
I'm afraid not. Which means the obelisk does not take that.
Ooh,
Okay,
get away.
Joe sees that happen, and she's like, I can't, Richard. I'm not going to be the one to kill you. And then she's going to shoot at this greater zombie instead.
Okay. How are you
They're
looking, Richard? Jesus Christ, you're looking like shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna be the one to kill him. Someone else is gonna have to kill him. And then I'm gonna it's with my +1 ammo again. 24 to hit.
That hits. Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
Well, 25 to hit. Yes, 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Kaboom.
Didn't like it.
And bonus action. What was our agreement on that? -3, you said?
You subtract your
Minus your
proficiency from the attack,
proficiency.
so 3, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything with Hunter's Mark, so you still have your bonus action.
20 to hit.
That hits.
Whew.
17 points of damage.
All right. Anything else in your turn?
That's it. I close the hatch again.
This ghast is going to run up. Makes a couple attacks on the Brahma. Both hit. The Brahma's immune to necrotic and poison. Okay. The Brahma ends up taking a total of 8 points of damage. Ricky, you're inside the Brahma. You hear this clawing and scratching at the hull. What do
You
you
could
do?
rip the lightning.
Yeah, you can hit the button.
I can what?
You can use the defensive, or are you talking about the one that bounces?
The one that bounces.
That's the electrical surge. You could use that.
I mean, sure.
Okay.
What's the distance? Could it hit all 4 of these things?
Probably.
Oh yeah.
You just have to pick the first one.
Like, which one? Yeah.
you
whichever
pick the
one you
first
wanna
one
pick.
You want to hit. Yeah.
Yeah. Just this one that's closest, I suppose. The ghast.
Oh, the ghast. Okay. Which means that the vehicle now has 1 electrical surge remaining.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll me 6d6, and I will roll the con
Okay.
saves.
If we make it out of combat, we can recharge it.
You can recharge it in combat.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah.
16 points of damage. The ghast fails its con save with a 10.
Yeah.
So the ghast takes 16 points of lightning. And it bounces. A greater zombie makes a con save. It fails with a 12. Takes
Okay.
16 points of lightning damage. It jumps to the next nearest zombie. This one makes a con save. It succeeds with a 16. So it takes half, and the jumps stop there. Still, 3 jumps is pretty good. All right. That's your turn, Ricky?
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's all.
next. This zombie is going to... Which one is this? There's so many. Okay, this one runs up to the Brahma. He's going to start wailing on it. It misses. All right, on initiative 6. The obelisk surges with energy. Green tendrils lash out in all directions. Richard, you're the only one within 30 feet.
Yeah.
It's making a necrotic whip attack upon you.
Sounds like an attack roll.
It is.
Yeah.
So you can
that means
uncanny dodge it.
uncanny dodge.
If it is.
I rolled a natural one.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. You manage to step to the side as a green, crackling, magical tendril just to the ground next to you. That's its lair action. Zombies turn.
Zambones.
This one's going to run up to the Brahma. And he misses with a natural 2. Okay, Ash. What do you do?
Ash looks into the scope and looks at Richard being rocked by this obelisk. And he looks at the box in the center of the Brahma. Took an oath to do no harm. And he reaches in the box and he action attunes to Regal. Sever it. Now.
Okay. As you do that, you place the crown on your head, and as it connects to you, you suddenly see the truth of what you're looking at. Out the scopes of the Brahma, you see thousands of ghosts, of spirits, just above the ground, just above the Brahma, watching, as if they're just curious. They don't seem hostile. You see this green link, this powerful connection. It's a straight line from the center of the obelisk, right in the middle, about 30 feet off the ground, connected directly to Richard's head. And as you say, sever it, what's your spell DC?
17.
The obelisk has to make an intelligence save versus your spell DC.
Okay.
It has a +3. I rolled a 4. Suddenly, it's as if you feel it mentally, as if just reaching out and cutting a thread with an extremely sharp knife. The green lash is just snipped, as if it was simple. You know how to do it now. You hear in your mind, "Oh, it feels good to be used again." Okay. That's your turn.
I think
So good.
seeing all those ghosts, he would just look past him and look to Richard and just keep focused on Richard, making sure that he is okay.
Okay.
That's
The
it.
zombie runs up to the tank.
The irony of the crown saving Richard is very funny to me. Also, I love the background.
Thank you. I was trying to find a good one.
Perfect. I saw it. Richard, you suddenly feel released. You feel fine. I mean, you don't feel fine. You're still very injured. But you no longer feel this...
I feel good enough.
You are aware the voice you heard was your imagination. and you are out in this battlefield surrounded by green, dangerous magic, and you need to get out of there.
I do. Oh, man, I don't know if I can get in the Brahma.
You have
All
movement.
five of us. We
Brahma's
can all.
full.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we all fit if we cram, or is it just full?
I'm on top.
We have said in the past. Oh, you're on top of the Brahma? Okay.
Me?
Well,
Yeah, I'm on the back right.
we have said in the past that all of you can squeeze into the Brahma for short periods of time.
Okay.
But if Zed's on top of it, then you definitely can fit in the Brahma.
Okay.
There is a risk that you'll take an attack of opportunity from either the Ghast or the zombie if you do it now.
All right. I'm going to move action 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 20 feet of my dash,
Okay.
and then attempt to pistol this zombie in the head.
Okay. It is
As
threatened.
an action. Yeah. I'm flanking with the Brahma.
You are.
There you go.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah. Damage. And let me get the sneak attack. Normal. For a crisp 23.
It had 22 hit points. You slay
Yes.
this zombie. You just run up and jump, shoot
I
it.
dome it and then use my last 10 feet of movement to get on the
Richard's
Brahma
done.
and just slap it and go, shoot the fucking obelisk.
You see Ash is in the gunner seat, and he has the crown, which has shrunk all the way
Aw.
down to fit onto his head.
Kitty sized.
He's got a death glare from me.
How dare you save me?
All right, Zed.
I do lots of Eldritch blasts at it. I'm assuming I can't mark it, right?
It's an obelisk.
It's technically an inanimate object, and
Okay, that's
No.
fine.
you cannot.
Would I know that my force damage hurts this thing?
Would you
I was
know?
gonna say, it has been in the past.
I'm just gonna
hasn't it?
do it. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it.
Okay,
We'll find out. 19 for 28.
that hits. With the crit.
No,
It is a
it's not
crit.
hex bladed.
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
I can't move hex blade. I can
just
only do it on one
max
person
damage, I
first.
guess.
Just max damage.
Fucking 15 points
15.
of force damage. Hold on. Without a
Oh.
target to drain the health of.
Sorry.
Okay. The obelisk suddenly begins to crumble quickly. Stones fall from the peaks. It is barely standing. The tendrils of green energy lash out faster and faster, and you see a couple of the zombies in front of you. Just on the edge of its influence, they turn as if called. Okay, another
Yeah,
attack.
we gotta
Uh,
blow this bitch up.
Another one is the next one is a 17.
That hits. Its AC is 16.
Oh baby. Ooh, not as much. 7 force damage.
Okay, you hit it for 7 force damage.
Yeah.
I never said this for a tower before, but Zed, how do you want to do this?
Yes.
Yeah.
There any distinguishable like crystal, or is it just one big thing of stone? Anything
It
distinguishable
seems as
on
though the green tendrils emerge from the center of the tower, about 20 feet up off the ground. That's the only thing that you can really discern. Otherwise, it just looks like a gray stone pillar.
it? So I'm gonna aim for where that those tendrils are coming from, and as you see it, it completely the Eldritch Blast just goes inside of it. You see it disappear, and then you see from the middle outwards, up and down through the pillar, you just see that the energy color swirling around it and explodes.
As the Eldritch Blasts slam into it and the stones fall away, that green energy collapses in the center, and all of you see, as the stones are falling, the green energy coalesces into the form of a humanoid shape, but with 4 arms and 4 legs, suspended up in the air in the center of where this spire was. And as the green energy collapses into it, green energy swings out in all directions. I need the Brahma to roll me a strength saving throw.
Oh.
Hold on, let me go back to this one.
Do I gotta do it? I'm assuming I gotta do it too.
If
I'm on
you're
top.
not in the Brahma, yes.
He's literally the only one who isn't. This is what happened to Rathgar.
Oh yeah, I have a -2.
Oh, 15.
I got a 5.
So
Okay.
Zed, I think, at least has some more health than Rathgar did.
Yeah, Zed, you take. Hold on.
Shield. No.
You can throw your shield.
Can
Try
I
and-
throw my shield?
Yeah, you can throw your shield.
Sure, shield. That spell slot, something happens.
As
I
you
guess.
bring up the shield, you feel this strange necrotic wave of energy splash over you. You would have taken 22 points of force damage as you were launched backward. The shield will have it, so you only take 11.
Oh, nice.
This
You uncanny dodged it. with a
this
shield.
wave of energy immediately destroys the ghast and these two zombies. The greater zombie is thrown 25 feet. Zed, you were also thrown off of the Brahma.
Bludgeoning damage.
Yes. The Brahma doesn't move. Because it's
Oh,
a
it
tank.
succeeded?
Yeah.
Okay.
DC
Also
was
weighs like
15.
50 tons.
Big stone and metal
Nice.
shit house.
So, Zed, as you are thrown from destroying the obelisk, it's still your turn.
Mm.
There's one greater
I'm gonna-
zombie left.
Oh, my Lanta. No, that was my. That was my action.
I'm just
my
getting the
software.
thing.
Yeah, you have movement still.
Yeah. I am going to. Oh fuck! I can't even use my fake. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and.
To use my feet like some plebeian.
I'm gonna use- I'm gonna
We should
use my-
leave, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on top. I like crawl my way back up onto it, and I'm
Okay.
just hanging on.
This zombie's gonna run up to you as you are on top, and it's gonna try and whack you.
I'm gonna kick it.
Oh, you have shield up,
You do
at
have
least.
shield.
23 is my AC.
Well, a dirty 20 doesn't hit you then. It'll try again.
I'm just kicking at, flailing at it.
You said a
while-
23 is your AC? It's
Yeah.
a 22 to hit. Okay. It misses.
My kicks worked.
Yeah, you're
No.
like rabbit
You know.
kicking its hands away. And,
Just no means no.
Joe,
I pop out. Really? We're
Doesn't like
still
the
doing this?
black at the bottom of my shirt.
One more low.
And she's gonna fire at the remaining zombie with regular ammo because
Okay.
I am so close to being out of my special ammo.
roll your attack.
22 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
13.
It had 5 hit points. It needs to make a con save of 18 to stay up. Its con save was a 13. This greater zombie is slain. And finally, after the harrowing combat with the obelisk and the ritualing undead, the area is clear and quiet.
I don't get paid enough.
The sounds of the gunshots and the echoing of the explosion
We should leave.
rings out from all directions. What do you do?
We
Joe,
should
can
leave.
you
Leave.
Joe, can you drive while I tend to Richard here?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
All right. As you are making haste to get out and away from the crossroad, you watch as the remainder of the obelisk is crumbling down, and you see that there was some form of pit underneath it that's rapidly filling with soil and stone as the last remainders of the obelisk are crumbling. And I'll pull you back over as we have finally finished that combat, and we've reached the end of the session. Man,
Good
y'all look a
lord.
little fucked up.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone. You solved my obelisk puzzle.
I was fine.
I lived, that's all I care
Yeah.
about.
Well done, everyone. Before anything else, we're going to head and get the players' vote for something they thought was cool, something they thought was interesting, or something they thought was RP-ly in character. We're going to start at the top. AJ, with you. Who did something that you liked that you want to point out?
I think I'll throw this one to Ash for waiting for the right moment in the story to put the hat on. Sorry, I have the hiccups. So I'll throw my inspiration towards Ash. Or my vote, I should say.
Okay. Class.
I'm gonna give mine to. Oh, it's so hard. Everybody was so great, but the one that stands out was the conversation with Joe about greater purposes, and combating and debating over it, which one was a grander purpose.
Yeah.
So Joe.
When
Okay.
2 7 charisma people argue, it's never great.
Dooch.
I have to give it to Ricky for putting on the crown before. Like, look, nothing
That was
wrong
really cute.
happened. That was so great.
That was good.
That totally caught me off guard. I was like,
Yeah.
So good.
I
was
remember that
cracking
it
up.
couldn't affect me. Like, as the player, I knew it couldn't affect. I wasn't gonna just like screw this entire party.
I respect it. Okay. Caseby.
I'm gonna give it to Joe. 1 for the prank, and 2 for the moment of Joe after pranking and messing with Richard, looking at him, just going like, "I can't," and then just going back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, Pen.
I'm gonna give it to Keesby, Richard. His commitment to the bit of just being just a guy, just some dude. He doesn't want to be
Just a
here.
dude.
He has to be here. And his
Court
just
ordered.
his
Sword
reasonable
order.
mistrust of this crazy crown. Like he doesn't have these delusions of grandeur and power to save the world like Ash and Joe kind of do. And like just the adamantness of his like panic attacks and the mellow thistle just so funny to me. Your
My
panic
man's on
attacks are
parole.
hilarious to me.
Wow.
He's just, look, Richard's goal is to make it through this and keep as many people alive as possible.
I'm going to honorable mention class for the "I swore I'd do no harm" line as he put the crown on. The irony
Yeah.
and the irony of the crown saving Richard. I want to honorable mention that too. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. You guys did great. That was a lot of fun. But with 2 votes, Joe, you've earned the player inspiration vote.
I got 2 votes.
You got 2
Oh
votes.
shit! Yeah, I guess I did. Thanks.
Yeah.
It was close.
I need them because I have a death wish apparently.
Apparently. But you guys are that much closer to fucking
Level 6.
That too, yes. Well done. I had a lot of fun tonight, and I hope you guys did too. And to all of you who are at home watching, we love you, and I can't wait to see you next time.
Bye, Internet.